Alright then, hey yo everybody, how are you all doing today? What is up everyone? It's been a hot minute. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see here. I need to unhost on Twitch so that the Twitch stream shows properly. Hey, what's up Karno, Mikulitsi, and Gato, how are you all doing today? Let me see here. Unhost's not working. Give me a second. My Twitch stream's running into some small issues. Hey, what's up, Artin Havarina Sab? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. What's up? Yeah, Max, you just made it. Okay, looks like we are about ready to get underway. So, plan for today. Since it's been so long since last time, I'm just gonna start a brand new file and mess around a little bit for today, I think. Talk to you guys, catch up again. Anyway, for that reason, I'm just gonna start a fresh new file as Vigo, because why not? We were just playing SSX 3. Well, hope you had fun. It's time to play a little more. This time for me, though. Hey, what's up, Zenloop? I don't think I've seen you at my stream before, so welcome, welcome. We'll have a good time here. So lots of new people dropping on today. What's up, Daniel, Pilo, Wing Young? Hope you're all having a good day. Viking as well. Man, it's popping off. What's up, guys? Pronunciation was on point. I will admit, I tried to read your name first to see if I could work out the pronunciation. Glad to hear it went well. Hey, Ophoff. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce your name. I've seen you around a few other streams, but yeah, I haven't been streaming recently, but welcome, welcome. Good to have you on board. Hope you'll have a good time here. You binged almost all of my YouTube videos. I'm glad to hear you like them. Good to see you drop on by a stream. Ashton, Jürgen, what's up everyone? How have you all been this time? It has been a long time and I have not really touched SSX for a while. Been busy with some real life stuff and what have you. Hey Nicholas Sölberg, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I am playing on an emulator, yeah. This is the SSX2 PlayStation 2 emulator right now. Such is the case when you follow a new Twitch channel. They don't go live for a week or so. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just happens. You need to... Sometimes some real life stuff has to take precedence, you know. Play way too many games. It's hard to dedicate enough time to each game when you play a lot of them, for sure. Yeah, you've always kind of given me the impression that you play all sorts of different games. Most people pronounce the PH as F. Yeah, I can see that. Very common in English-centric places. Probably feels more natural for me to pronounce it as Ophoff rather than... I guess it would be Offoff, I guess? Yeah, Offoff. What with me not being a native English speaker and what have you. You were watching the X Games yesterday. I was too a little bit on my bedside. I was just watching it as I was going to sleep. Got some pretty cool stuff going on there. It was really neat. Today's been a good day. Well, that's good to hear. What happened? I've had a good day so far too. Don't blame me for it. Yeah, I know. I didn't take it that way. I just wanted to make the point that It's not by choice that I've been away from streaming for 2 weeks, put it that way. I had some stuff that I needed to tend to. But finally I had an opportunity and I wasn't about to let it pass me by. Hey, what's up, Daydreamer? How's it going? You doing well today? Alright, I'm going to have to. I don't want to miss any messages, so I'm going to do this real quick. There you go. I can read more of them. It's been a cold January. We've had a few like cold spikes, but it's been pretty mild, all things considered. Coldest I've seen is what? -20 or so? Yeah, -22 or thereabouts. But besides that, it's tended to stick around -5-ish, -5 to -10, which isn't that bad. Oh, you already explained it. Alright, well, I'm gonna read it now. First song played on the radio today was today was a good day. Fixed an issue with Sims 2, and now I'm back. 3 reasons to smile. Happy to provide. On the side. Ooh. Later Marisol got destroyed. Like the knuckle competition, because you can actually do that. I didn't check that one out actually. I watched the slopestyle and big air so far. And when I say watched, I mean like I waited till the broadcast was over and then I just skimmed through the video, skipping past kind of all the lame-ish parts. Well, not lame, but you know, the parts where not much is going on. You know, I just want to see the tricks and the flips go down. Also, I realized from watching X Games, apparently X Games snowmobile freestyle is a thing. I did not know that. Now I do, so that's cool.
I do it for your love. I do it for your love.
You woke up, you were eating breakfast, and your nose started bleeding. Yeah, that's a surefire indicator that it's cold, alright. Inside, or what? You were discharged from the hospital yesterday for having severe depression. Well, it's good to hear you were discharged. Not good to hear you're dealing with that, though. If... You know, chat's here if you want to talk about it. And anyway, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's entirely open if you'd like. Hey, what's up, Easy Control? I'm assuming that's your name. Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. Been curing your nostalgic needs, enjoying the videos. I'm glad to hear it. Oop. Actually sick at the game. I was about to read that part of the message and then poof, that happened. It all went up in smoke. Thank you for the compliment though, I appreciate it. A couple of weeks ago I got like a foot of snow. Yeah, there's been snow on the ground for quite a while here. I don't remember when the first snow came falling down from the skies, but it's been a while, I'll say. And it never got the chance to melt, so it's been around. It's been around, yeah.
Is that even possible?
That loading screen. Yeah, Vigo's, you know, he's meant to be like stereotypical dumb party-centric guy. And so he gets his tongue stuck on cold steel. Simple. That's a link. I can't check that right now. Let me see, what is it? On Twitch I can probably mouse over it and check. Hold on. What's this? Oh, it's Ice Cube song. Cool. I thought I was dead, so glad to see me. But it's good to see you again too, Nicholas. What's up, dude? Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I'm still alive. Who knew? Missed these streams. What's up, Shadow? It's good to see you again. I've missed being able to stream. It's It's not by my own desire that I've had to take 2 weeks off, put it that way. Hey Garth, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. I was glad because you saw something sexy. Maybe that's it. Turns on snow. Matter of fact, with how much of my life I've spent being in snow, playing video games with snow, I'm surprised I don't have a sexual thing for it, honestly, on that note. I think it was just super dry. That might be it.
A little more volume, please. A little more volume, everybody. Come on.
Hey, that's also gonna help if you see something sexy. Have I seen the Mixmaster Mike Tokyo Megaplex run? No, not as far as I know. Who made that? They discharged you for being in a good enough mood. Okay, so this isn't something that happened recently. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Awesome to hear you're doing better. Hopefully, things will keep being on the up. I know Dan the Man. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but no. If you tell me who they are or what they do, I might know. I might know about them then. Been editing photos when they bring me the Horizon show last night. So ready to be done with them. Maybe spent a lot of time editing photos. It gets very samey. I make YouTube thumbnails. I always have to kind of keep it below a certain level. Less I wanna shove a screwdriver through my skull when I'm done. It's a creative rail run. Jumps on and off different rails like crazy. I'd love to check that actually. Is it in one take or is it save stated and stuff? I'll have to check that out. Wednesday is gonna be so freaking cold. What's the forecast saying? I think the next week here is expected to be pretty manageable, all things considered. Well, only 2 weeks. I mean, it's been about 2 weeks since I streamed Steep last, and you know, for about a week and a half, I streamed Steep pretty much exclusively. I had 2 SSX streams in there and like 7 to 9 Steep streams, but so it's probably been like 2.5 weeks since I streamed SSX and about a month since I streamed it consistently, so I guess that makes sense, yeah. You like having sex with the snow? Who wouldn't? Unless you want a cold shoulder. Haha! Do I board in real life? I don't, however I tried it when I was 10 and it was kind of fun, but I didn't really have dedication to actually learning it, so I just kind of stopped. I want to try it again at some point though, because I feel like now that I've gotten older, I could actually commit myself to learning it, because I want to know how to do some tricks and carve properly and stuff like that. Not to mention, I probably won't struggle for multiple minutes trying to get the goddamn straps off anymore. You're still alive too, Adam and Wolf. How are you doing today, guys? What's up? And Inertia, what's up? Man, everyone's really here today. See, this is kind of one thing that's really good about those streams where I've been away for a while, because everyone shows up and it's always a great time. But I still do prefer being able to stream consistently, of course. Whoops. There goes my platinum medal. So much better than you. Your best is 235. 235 is close to platinum though, so... Like, Snow Gem is the hardest race platinum in the game, by quite some way. So if that's the only race plat you're missing, that's definitely not going to shake a stick at. If you keep working at it, I'm sure you could get that elusive plat too. It's the hardest big challenge in my opinion. Well, okay, so I say if you allow me to do select warps, it's probably not gravitude gates. If I'm not allowed to do intentional select warps, then gravitude gates is probably gonna have to be it, right? But aside from that, I don't really know, to be honest. New line collectibles or junction pains, I suppose. Those are pretty tough, for sure. Freddie Mercury on stage saying, Adam. Been getting that Canadian weather recently. Full of snow in the last 3 weeks. Yeah, getting lots of that snow. Are you doing anything with it? Or is it just kind of in the way? Sorry guys, I'm kind of backlogged on chat, so I'm trying to catch up here. Could use all kinds of cold shoulders. Oh yeah? How so? Hey KZN or Kazian, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the compliment, appreciate it. It's good to have you on board. Hey Jespa, how are you doing today? Hope you've been doing well these last few weeks. Wind chill at -20. Yeah, that's starting to get pretty frosty, alright. Nice. 0 to 10 F range last week. I think that's around -20. Well, yeah, no, I think it is. It's around there, I think. Smooth. Yeah, 0F is -18C, yeah. Okay, no, so it wouldn't be, it would be like -15 or so. Hey, what's up? I'm Mr. Riccio, or Riccio. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, but welcome to the stream. You're playing SSX today and now you realize you're not that good. Well, to be fair, I've played this game more than any functional human probably should. You were just stopping by. Alright, Wolf. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Thank you so much for that. It's been good catching up. And that goes for everyone who's here. I really want to catch up with all you guys today. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. England was nothing but rain. It kind of is, or at least that's the stereotype. Fun fact is, when I went to England, I actually didn't see any rain. No, that's a lie. There was some, but not much. Yes, if you go to Somerset, right. Mental note to self, avoid Somerset. Why am I not doing monster tricks? Normally when I'm just playing through the game for fun, I like to avoid the monster tricks. I mean, I can do one if you'd like, but I like to avoid them because they're like, you know, I do them all the time normally, so this is actually kind of the exception, not the rule. There's one. That's gonna die. Almost always get platinum on Gravitude. Yeah, Gravitude's pretty, it's, as long as you know the good path through Gravitude, it's actually a pretty lenient plat. That's nice. Just want to be chased by a monster trick monster, you know it, man. How's it going? Still got mild trauma from that. Just finished Gravitude Gates, thought it was the hardest one for sure. Yeah, if you didn't intentionally select warp to land yourself in like good spots to get the gates, it would probably be the hardest big challenge, yeah. Good on you for completing it. That's more than most people who have played the game can claim. Very well done. Oop. Just you that struggles getting platinum on Kicked Out? No, not at all. Kicked Out, yeah. It's the hardest freestyle platinum in the game by quite some way. Especially if you don't do the monster tricks, it's a tall order to get plat on that track. So no, you're not alone. You're not alone. You subscribe? Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it. What's up, Sam Human? Welcome, welcome. Where's my bloody manners? Hello, Governor. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Kicked Out's the hardest platinum. I agree with you, Adam. It's between Kicked Out and Snow Jam, but they're obviously rather hard to compare since one is race and another is freestyle, you know. But, yeah. It's gotta be between those two. It has to be. The new year has been treating you fairly well, actually. Well, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, hopefully 2019 is packing some positive surprises for all of you. It's been a pretty alright year for me so far, all things considered. Yeah, everything kind of rests on that final 10 times, and if you miss it, you're kind of screwed. Unless the rest of your run is just top tier. Whoops. Your niece turned 3 this week. Congrats to her. Hopefully she had a good birthday. Lost your PS3 power cord. Oh, I read about this. You talked to someone on one of my 2012 Let's Play videos about this, didn't you? I read it and remember thinking that was such a pity. I was hoping you'd be able to find it, but I guess no dice, huh? Are you gonna have to get a new one, or what's the plan here? This jumping brew glass safe in anyway. It's SSX. Come on now. Realism has no place in this game. It has no place. Okay. I just realized stuff isn't up. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Somerset is the flattest county in England. That's why it floods like a watery hell. Is it right next to... Wait, is the Somerset a river? Because I know in England it's very common to have blank upon river name. Burton upon Albion, I believe. Or Stratford upon Avon. Is Stratford at the banks of the Avon River? Is that so? Doesn't necessarily mean Somerset is one, but maybe it is, so I'm asking to find out. This curiosity... Sure, it killed the cat, but I'm not a cat, so we're fine. Struggle to get gold on Kicked Out. Yeah, Kicked Out's where dreams go to die. I see a lot of people just streaming the game on Twitch, and Kicked Out is where they struggle. Pretty much universally, sorry. Didn't know you could jump over the train line. Yeah, you can. It requires some tight timing though. It's not easy by any stretch. Air does have a 100% mortality rate, and so does water, and... Well, actually, no. No. Yeah, you can... I'm trying to think, like, not 100% of people... 100% of people who have ever existed didn't drink water, right? That still doesn't mean water doesn't have a 100% mortality rate. It does, but... I'm trying to think, is it as universal as oxygen is?
Brilliant, baby. That was brilliant.
Hey, what's up, Sniffer? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. What's up? Oh, by the way, I realized I missed a message earlier. What's up, Xbox? How are you doing today? What's up? Alright, R&B.
Welcome back to
More difficult to make the plat timer on the Xbox version? Not inherently. It's not like the game runs slow or anything, but yeah, I can definitely see that because, you know, you have the the boost button is mapped to a grab button, so you can do a grab when you want to boost, and then you'll fall over and lose time. And then, you know, most people tend to prefer the PS/GameCube control scheme as well, so that might have an impact too. Hey Fanonage, how's it going? What's up? Played SSX today for the first time in a while. Always good to hear. Gotta play some of those old classics every now and again, right? You're just playing through it normally, I take it? Just chilling. Missed me and SSX. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for that. Yeah, hopefully this should be the turning point. I should be able to stream more again now. I mean, I did say when I start that little thing I might be able to stream less, but not to this extent. Like, I was saying maybe we go from six streams a week to 3, right? Not half a stream a week. So I'm gonna fix that soon enough. Never you worry. Can't be without you guys for too long. You can't find it. Wait, you can't find your apartment contract either? Well, that sounds like an that sounds like a pressing matter. Do you have a photocopy of it somewhere? I mean, yeah, the power cable sucks, but at least that doesn't sound immediately pressing, you know? Apartment contract might well be. Poor timing. Even had to fake a signature today for school. Uh-oh. What even is a good solution to that problem now? That's true, bank cities usually do have up on or on. Yeah, because I see it all the time in GeoGuessr, because you have like the ones I mentioned, then you have Stoke-on-Trent, and you no doubt have a lot of other ones, so it's interesting, yeah. I think the UK is like the only place that does that. Correct me if I'm wrong in that. I think that's right. Good thing that wasn't the final heat. Leicester wouldn't have gotten the plat. A couple years back, that was the hardest level you had time getting. The level you had the hardest time getting platinum medal on. Yeah, it's tough. Are you saying it's not still? Because that's a bit of a surprise, actually, if it's not still. Why haven't I been gone for so long? Are you asking why have I been gone for so long? Just some real life stuff and personal stuff. I don't really want to go into it. I do want to say, though, it's not something with me that's been the reason I've been gone. It's been a mixture of real life stuff I've had to do, slash my dad. But I don't want to go into details about it. Still have your PS2, just haven't had the time to play. And when you grow up, it gets harder and harder to find time for those beloved video games. And it sucks. This is why I never intend to grow up. Is it possible to play online on the emulator? Use Dolphin, GameCube never had that option in the first place. Short answer, no. If you had someone who could code something like that, probably they could re-enable it. But I will say, I believe you can play online through Dolphin by using NetPlay. If XCon is still here, or if Kalicat's here, they would probably know more about it. I don't know if XCon's still here. They're pretty knowledgeable about Dolphin. Hey, what's up, Flav? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Yeah, tell you how to do rail ditch. Yeah, sure. So all you do, right? Find a suitable rail, and you get on it, and then you just yank the right stick up and down fast, like this. If you looked at the controller cam, you could see me doing it just there. A scooter that adapts to square? Adapts to square? How so? Coordinate contract should be somewhere. I have no clue where. You have a pretty big apartment? Or are you gonna have to look through a lot of stuff, or what? England is the only place in the world with an exclamation mark in a town name? Westward Ho. I think I've heard about that. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. Because I think I read about it and then I was like, is this true or is this not true? Like, I wanted to actually verify it first. But I never did, because I think I didn't have time at the time. Oh, you have until 2020. Okay, it should be fine then. It should be fine. Kicked out is still the toughest. Okay, yeah, that's fair then. Yeah, learning the master tricks would help a lot. Lasagna burps. Alright, hold on. 0 time to play at the moment. Yeah, you're busy being at the moment. Am I aware I have multiple minutes of delay? Okay, so here's a test, right? Someone let me know when you hear me say bread. Because I don't believe I have delay. It's just that I'm so far backlogged on chat, and I don't like skipping messages, that I'm like 10 seconds back. Or like 10 messages back, sorry. Right, yeah, so I don't actually have delay, I'm just replying slowly. Yeah. Because I'm way backlogged. Like, I'm just now getting around to Adam's message about too much speaking of which. Oh, and he's gotta head back to work. Alright, thanks a lot for hanging out, Adam. Appreciate it. Miss you too, man. Hope for you to be able to stream again soon. Recently passed 100 hours on Smash. It's been out for, what? A week and a half now? You're grinding big. It's good to hear you're enjoying it though, because obviously you are if you're putting down crazy hours. Picked up the Japanese version of On Tour in Tokyo because it had a different cover. Different cover. I don't think I've ever seen that. Do you have a picture of it? Scooter things from a video, just like, oh, okay, I see. Hey, what's up, Box? How's it going, dude? Hope you're doing well today. What's up? Oh yeah, Garrett. So you are still here. A guy asked about multiplayer in this game. So I said to him, I think netplay would work on Dolphin. But I said, if you're still here, you'd probably know more about that than I do. Oh yeah, sure enough, there's Westward Ho, alright. I can't read what the rest of it says. It's like something with Mondeville and something else. I think it's Twin Cities, Twin Villages. It's small, you're 99% sure it brought it to your parents' house where you live there. Ah, okay, yeah. That would be why. Stream cuts out, did it actually? Nice. Oh, it's been out for a month. Wow, time flies, huh? Yeesh. Alright, fair enough then. That's still quite a few hours. For sure. There's a difference between YouTube and Twitch though. Yeah, they're never quite at the same delay. Like, they're never exactly lined up. Sometimes Twitch has less delay and sometimes YouTube does. It's probably availability and traffic based, I'd imagine, but as long as I don't have multiple minutes of delay, we're fine. Unfortunately, kind of busy right now. No worries, Gato. It's just good having you around again. And like I said, hopefully this will be a turning point and make me able to stream like those 3 to 4 times a week that I essentially promised, right? Is it possible to play online on PCSX2? I don't believe it is. I think you'd need to actually code that to re-enable the feature. But I do think you can use Dolphin Netplay. Okay, you don't know anything about Netplay, alright. If Kayla stops by, I might ask him then. But you said you have Dolphin, right? Give Netplay a shot and see if it works, because it might do. Hey, what's up, Lucas? How are you doing today? Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm doing well. Hopefully, so are you. That's not great. You're doing well. Oh, hold on. No, I skipped a message or two. It's easy to find one online. Tricky had Kiori on the cover. I'll give that a Google later and see if I can find that different cover, because I'm interested in that. You're doing well. Recently got a racing sim set up. Just having fun riding around. A racing sim? Like one of those driver's seats and wheels and pedals and all that? Or like a month and 20 days? Really? Has it really been out for that long? Jesus. Time really does fly. I take a break from streaming? Yeah, kind of. Not by my own volition. It was more like I had to take a break because of some real life stuff I needed to tend to and some personal stuff I needed to tend to. So, yeah, but not by choice is probably the best way to summarize. And hopefully we've turned the corner now. As for on tour, white drawings were replaced by blue sky and a skier. Blue sky and a skier. That kind of sounds similar to what's on the back of the cover. For the PAL version, at least. Wonder if there's a connection there. Maybe they just put it on the opposite side and called it a day. You're very much alive. You are also alive. What's up, Joel? Good to see you again. Hope you've been doing well. It's going good. I'm just dealing with some real life stuff at the moment. But I'm doing good in terms of, you know, I'm in a good mood and nothing negative is really happening. Just kind of going through the motions, and I will say, having to take a break from this stuff for a while has been a little bit of a funk, but that's why I really want to get back to it sooner rather than later. Still alive too? What's up, Jesse? Man, I really like hearing that everyone's alive. It's feel good news. Would be sad though if, you know, I'm not gonna exactly bring the mood down, but this is something I do think about. Like, when you have a community, like, eventually someone's going to pass away or disappear, or let's be less morbid. Let's just say they leave the internet entirely, right? That just happens, and we'll never know that because they just leave in peace and quiet. I'll do that when you feel like it. It sounds like a plan. Yeah, I think Netplay should work. I need to try that out myself too one day. You got that job you were trying out for? Awesome! What type of job was it again? It's been so long now I've just entirely forgotten. Sorry about that. Suragaya.jp is a great secondhand site. You can buy used games and games equipment there. Oh, I'll find the covers there. Okay, I see. Tried the online play features and emulators. Peer-to-peer never really work. Interesting. Have you tried Dolphin's Netplay? I would imagine that's probably one of the, like, the biggest ones, right? So.
I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Hey, what's up, Leonie? How's it going? It's been a long time. How have you been all this time? It's good to see you again. Got a G920 wheel, pedals, and a shifter. No chair. Alright, well that's still a pretty bomb setup. So you're getting deep into the world of racing sims then, I take it. What games are you playing on it? Like, I believe the Gran Turismo games are compatible with that stuff. But I don't really know of anyone else off the top of my head. Is Project Cars? Assetto Corsa? Are these... Heck, it's been so long since I looked at the state of racing sims, so I don't even remember if these are games that people play anymore. Bonsoir, what's up, Black Tiger? How's it going? Good to see you again. What's up? Manatee? I must be missing something. Why are we bringing up manatees? Hey D, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You'll have a good time here. Why not ride with Simon? I figured we'd play as Vigo today. Just cause, really. And I've played through all of the characters easily over 10 times each, so it's at this point they don't hold any new surprises, so it's just kind of whichever one I feel like playing, I'll play. Yeah, Vigo needs some love too, precisely. The GameCube version had Nintendo Village. Seems to have an extra special cover. Interesting. Yeah, the GameCube version had Nintendo Village, yeah. Suragaya.jp. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Vigo needs some love too. Yeah, he does. Because, I mean, we give him a lot of flack as a community, right? But he's a witty guy, I will say. He's probably got some of the best voice lines in the game.
Sweet music, baby. Dude, that was crazy. Yeah.
That's depressing. It absolutely is.
You know what? This is too simple. Oh yeah, we're taking it uptown.
Losing dear people is hard. It doesn't get any easier. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, MCAC? Welcome to the stream. Ugh. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. Vigo's our Lord and Savior. I feel like Vigo would have a cult. He kind of does strike you as personality, right? The game kind of pictures him as highly charismatic. So, you know, there could be something there. Working as a chef. Working at a quite fancy Italian place. Nice. Making some highbrow food then. Find all sorts of stuff, but it's perfect for looking up the covers. Interesting. I'll have to look into that for sure. 4 minutes behind the chat. I know I'm so far backlogged. I'm trying my best, but I don't want to... Like, I need to have a break every now and again. I need to have a tangent. If not, I'm just a machine of, you know, answering messages, right? Like, I need to add something here and there. The love, it's too strong. Can't handle it all. Haven't given Dolphin a try yet. Alright. Dolphin might have something to it, because I believe... Is it fair to say Dolphin's the most worked on emulator out of all of them? Regardless of generation. Because Dolphin's a pretty solid program from top to bottom. Happiness Jam is always fun. It is. It's one of my favorite tracks to just kind of ride down and play. It's not as fun to do runs of due to the little pipe thing, but just playing it, absolutely a good way to spend my time. Hey, what's up, Jinx? How's it going? How have you been doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just hanging out. I'm still around. You won't get rid of me that easy. Good, thank you. Not played this in a while. Boyfriend plays this as well. He's beating your records. Uh-oh. Sounds like we've got a little rivalry brewing. If you want some tips, help you take him down, let me know. Maybe one day you'll get deep into sim racing. For now, you're just playing American Truck Simulator. Oh yeah, I've seen people play that. Truck Simulator games seem pretty fun, especially with a good setup. Dirt 4. I didn't know that. Oh no, I did know it was a Dirt 4. City car driving, I'm not familiar. When's support for Rush 2049 coming on through? I'm opening up a dangerous window here. Hey, how's it going, Toast? Long time no see, how have you been doing? What's up? Japanese GameCube version. Japanese version, Mario slapped on it. Okay, though, Mario characters slapped on it. Interesting. Yeah, that was a big selling point of the GameCube version of On Tour, for sure. The definition of way away. Yeah, he's way away from, like... He's way away from, like, you know... He's kind of always a little out there, you know? For better and for worse. It's the world record of getting his tongue stuck on a pole. That's possibly true. Unsure because it's in Japanese. Seem to have found the Japanese OG version. It looks weird. Yeah, there are a few people in the SSX Discord who have been posting all sorts of different language SSX versions. Like they found Russian on tour and they had Japanese free and all that. I never got too into it because I can't just download games whenever I want to because I have a data cap. But I would like to. Like, it's really cool that people are doing it. I'd love to check it out for myself, but not likely to happen anytime soon. Finally got 100% all mount a few days ago, after 15 years. Damn, congrats. Long-term goals, huh? Good stuff. Joining a pretty exclusive club, because getting 100% in this game is pretty grueling. It's good work. Very impressive. Gotta get a new controller though. What type of controller are you lining up? If you have the cash to splash on it, I can most heartily recommend the PS4 and Xbox One controllers. Both really good. Oop. Might do an SSX restream where you play with wheel. Oh yes, I would love to see that. That would be a great time. If you do that, I will absolutely be around for that. Nigo's the type of guy that would be heavily used in yaoi material. I'm catching some context clues here, so I'm not gonna dig any deeper than that. Oh no. My reaction precisely. I'll take him down, just get your... Well, yeah, I don't mean to actually take him down, just, you know. Take those records back. If you want any tips, let me know.
Dude, that was crazy. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Antura? How's it going? Hey, guys. How are you doing tonight? Underage girls are not interested in SSX. I'm gonna skip on past this tangent. Rush 2049 were wheel. Game of the year. I'd be interested in seeing it because it'd be cool to see how it would actually play, you know, in practice. Have any plans of making a gameplay of Steep? Yeah and no. So, I actually would really like to make a full Let's Play of Steep, but I have one problem. And my problem being, I can't record the game and have the recording come out looking decent. So, I'm just gonna have to wait until I upgrade my PC, which is most likely gonna be in fall. Maybe summer. But yeah, I would really like to do some Steep videos for sure, and not just record attempts. Is manga style? Man, I really need to check out this Suragaya site, huh? I hear the town though, or sorry, the site, and I can't stop thinking about the Indonesian town Surabaya. can't download games because it's illegal. I mean, you're technically right, but you know, it's in much less of a gray zone if I own like 4 copies of the game, don't you think? Like even if you have moral qualms with downloading games you don't own, right, which I can understand. I own 4 copies of SSX3, so if I'm not allowed to technically pirate it, like, no one is. Got rejected from different covers? Rejected? How so? He is alive. What's up, that guy? It's good to see you again. What's up? Am I playing this on? You've always wanted to try and stream this. I'm playing on the SSX2 PlayStation 2 emulator right now. It's... if you have a decently powerful PC, it works rather well, actually. Definitely consider checking it out if you want to stream this. Hey Tunes, what's up, dude? How are you doing today? Oh, you smell. I showered last night. Get out of here. Dance game. That's not like Crush 40. Rush 2049, Crush 40. I mean, it's all the same. Key difference being I haven't heard about the latter. I've also been listening to Made in Heaven by Queen. It's very sad considering one of our songs had to be picked up by another member because he died from AIDS during the recording of it. That is, yeah. There are some songs who really have some sad undertones. I remember... I don't do as much anymore, but during middle school, early high school, I used to listen a lot to Avenged Sevenfold, and they, I don't remember the situation, but in short, their drummer passed away, the Rev, and So Far Away, that's the name of it. So Far Away is a song that was, I don't remember, was it dedicated to him? It was something of that note. It's autumn, the Americans are corrupting you. Actually, I prefer saying autumn most of the time. This time, I don't know. You might be right. I think they are kind of corrupting me. Casual 150 with 6 times combo. That's that practice coming into play, I guess. Lost over 7 copies of SSX3. You lost over 7? So how many do you own? Like, how many have you owned over the years? Over my entire life, I've probably owned 5 console copies, 4 emulator copies, and 1 digital download, I believe, of this game. You own 3 copies of Tricky. You never know, like... So I actually had 2 copies of SSX3, right? But still, when I was in the UK, I visited a used game store, and I saw SSX3, and I was like, won't hurt to have. So, yeah, I pulled the trigger and bought another copy, because why not? SSX3 is most likely the only game that I'm ever going to buy quite that many copies of. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I remember that website. People would meme about it on forums and whatever, and like, shit, when was that site even popular? Like 2010? 11? Maybe 12, I don't know. Days again, Dave, what's up? How are you doing today? Own 1 copy and it's for the GameCube. That purple lunchbox? Oh, the GameCube. I was trying to decipher what you meant by that, and then, oh yeah, GameCube's purple, isn't it? I watched a movie called Your Name. Uh-oh. You're so fucking mad. How so? What's wrong with it? Whoops, there go my combo. Like Death Note. They're the Crush 40. It's responsible for Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure soundtracks. Oh, okay. Soundtrack artists. Yeah, I can't say I'm familiar because I've pretty much only ever had PlayStation consoles. So I have a big hole in my gaming portfolio, if you will. From all sorts of different games, but... It's a laptop you have. Did try something like that before, but it didn't work. I don't have Facebook. Also, what was that? Some notification. Hold on. Hey, thanks a lot for the raid, Nate. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome over from Nate's stream, everyone. Hope you'll have a good time here. For just so there's no confusion, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time right now. So the messages you see in brackets that look like they're from me, those are people chatting on YouTube. And now, back to trying to unbacklog myself on reading chat. The Made in Heaven album was about his departure from Earth into the spiritual world. Yeah, sometimes people have such a big impact on the industry in general that entire album is dedicated to them and they're remembered for generations to come. It's crazy the amount of impact you have to have on something for people to remember even one generation into the future, let alone 4 or 5, you know? Like, I don't know, has it been, I guess it hasn't quite been 4 or 5 generations since like Ray Charles, Fats Domino and them, but, you know, it's been a while, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, I don't have Facebook, but do you have Discord? Because you can join the SSX Discord, or you can just add my Discord in general if you have that. Well, okay, I do have Facebook, but it's private Facebook. I don't really like sharing. And just has regular covers in 2012. I guess that's the point where they decided to just leave it the same, right? I wonder if it's because SSX wasn't expected to be a super big international hit the way it was. Like, SSX 2000 did okay and tricky for an extreme sports game, which is a relatively niche thing, even back at the time where extreme sports was, you know, a big deal. It was still a niche category for sure. For sure. Hey, what's up, Transformice Oyonkusu? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. Your favorite game? Well, you're in good company. We're all SSX nuts around here. Good to have you on board. Ah, you gotta head out, Gato. Time is money. You gotta stay on that grind. The grind never sleeps and it never steeps. But thanks a lot for hanging out. Appreciate it a lot. It's been good talking to you again. And have a great rest of your night. See you around. Oop. Alright, I mean, it works. Ah, I'll take it. Watch it, Vigo. Chill out. I'm lucky to be alive, by the way. Lost your Swedish version on tour? There's a specifically Swedish version? I mean, I know you have PAL copies, but I thought they were all the same. I didn't know there was a Nordic one, or a Swedish one specifically. Had 3 copies of Sims 3. For some reason they released 3 different covers, so you bought them all. Hey, the qualms of being a collector, right? You gotta stay on top of it. It's tough being a Sonic fan. I have to suffer the Sonic 25th anniversary live stream. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But the most recent Sonic games were kind of flops, weren't they? I think I remember hearing about that. It was Forces and something else, right? I don't remember the name of the other one, but yeah. Hey Tyler, what's up? It's your boy Vigo, you know it. How's it going, my man? Ray Charles and Fats Domino. Yeah, I heard, I actually learned about their music through 9th grade music class, and from there started listening to some of it. Not much, I'm not gonna claim I'm like a super fan, but I like their music. Absolutely. Wrong emo. I figured it was wrong emos. This is a good taste. Unless it was sarcastic, or like one part of the chat message was sarcastic and another wasn't. Daggy stream and SSX, you know it, dude. I figured to do some SSX today, and I'll probably start doing more of it again now. I will mix in some Steep here and there, probably have like a 50-50 split or so. We'll see what happens. Speaking of Fats Domino, one of the OG SSX songs have a sample? Fats Domino's in Song for Dot? Can you send me... I want to hear this. Can you send me a link on Discord and tell me where it's at in the video? I'll check that out because I'm very interested to hear that. For sure. Oh, notification again. Was ist das? Hey, thanks a lot for the membership, Nate. Appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you so much for the continued support. It means the world. It really does. And enjoy getting... I think you got the 2x multiplier now, haven't you? I think you have. So enjoy that. Thank you for the resub. I mean, I know you prefer Twitch, but still. See, I probably retired from snowboard. Yeah, how old was she in Tricky? She was in her mid to late 20s, right? Hey, what's up, Alex720 Swipe? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. How's it going? Okay, haven't got Discord. Gonna need to go now. Alright, sounds like a plan. I appreciate you hanging out. It's been fun talking to you again. And see you later. Have a great day. Have yourself a good one. Oh, the PAL version with the language setting. Right, yeah. My version on tour, it defaulted at English, but it had all sorts of different European languages, including Norwegian, which was pretty rare at the time. Like Underground 2 didn't have Norwegian, so I was like, fucked if I'm gonna play in Swedish. I'd rather play in English, I'll be honest. Well, okay, most of the time I ended up playing in Danish before I was like 8 years old, and then after I was 8, I knew enough English to be like, let's just play it in English. Simple. Show a pic of all the Sims 3 covers. Yeah, Discord DM me and I'll check it out after I'm done here today. Having multiple covers has always been something that's kind of been... It's always been a little interesting, because it's... You know, like, you have special editions and stuff like that. And the extra art that they make that you pretty much never get to see is really neat. Forces and Boom? What's it called? Sonic Boom? Oh, Sonic Mania, that's the one. Okay, Mania was awesome. And Forces needed to get thrown into the dumpster and lit on fire. Alright, yeah. So I'll take it then that, yeah, Forces wasn't really, a hit with the community. I need to drink. I'm trying to not get backlogged again, but gotta stay hydrated after all. Gotta make it possible to produce some saliva. By the time you lost it, you were old enough, you could understand English Shred's instructions. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went for me too. It was, I was doing Scandinavian languages at first. If Norwegian was there, I went for that. And then if not, Danish was my first pick. Because Norwegian was in like 1/3 of games around that time, I believe. They hatin'. Like 2/3 of game developers be hatin', but... And it's a bit of a cardinal sin too. Why would they not have Norwegian language in a winter sports game? Because we all know those Norwegians are famous for like two things, right? Winter sports and fucking... Winter sports and cheese slicers. That's it. That's all there is. There ain't no more. I wasn't even going for a reference, but I made one anyways. Hey, what's up, KLA? How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. There was a person who was here earlier who was asking about netplay. Are you still here? If so, Killer Cat's here now, and he probably knows more about netplay than I do. Casual gold on the peak race that took you ages to achieve. Lots of practice. It helps out a lot. Like I played this game enough to where I can almost beat the races in the like blindfolded. I've tried before, and it's not like I perform well, but I'm not always last for what it's worth. Ping me on Discord before covers. Alright, nice. Check it out. Hey, Darth Revan, what's up? How's it going? Playing on the PS2 version specifically. Xbox One version is the best one in terms of FPS. Yeah, so like someone else said, this is PS2 emulation. But even besides that, the only thing the Xbox is better at is graphics in general. The FPS, I believe, is the same, because the Xbox One runs at 60, and in fact is prone to frame drops in a couple of places. Whereas all the console copies also run at 60, believe it or not. Well, PAL runs at 50, but, you know, tomato, tomato. So, like, FPS doesn't really matter that much. But what does matter is graphics. I don't really care too much about that. Because, you know, my stream's shtick isn't quality anyway. I fully know my stream doesn't look as good as many other streams. It's a limitation because I have a data cap and hardware limitations. Took you ages to understand how to do flips. Cut the peak through only grabs and hand plants? That's genuinely impressive. Did you do like races only, or did you go through the freestyle route? Because if you got medals on freestyle with only grabs and hand plants, I salute you, good sir. That's an impressive feat. Very self-destructive, but impressive nonetheless. Bless those cheese slicers. Yeah, it's like best thing to come out of Norway is cheese slicers. Absolutely. Remember on the Futurama game, couldn't get past the second level. We changed the game to Italian. Back cover that showed screenshots of the game, information of the game in different languages, so everybody would automatically skip. Hey, it was worth a try, right? It didn't end up working out. But it was worth giving it a shot. You won't know until you try. It's like those people who post on Don't Fund Me asking for like $200 to, I don't know, buy some sort of luxury item. Heck, not even 200. Like the people on GoFundMe are like $1,500 for a phone, because I need a phone, but it has to be a new phone, an expensive phone. It can't just be like a 2005 phone that's capable of calling and sending text messages and playing Bounds. No, 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 no. I need the newest of the new. Well, Turin, Hugo Bakazoo? Only once. Swedish, really? There was Swedish in all the Need for Speed games I played at least. I've never even heard of that second game, I'll be honest. Is it faster to crouch or not in the tunnel? Crouch as in hold jump? No, you probably don't want to hold jump because you can go full speed anyway because it's ice, and you don't gain, like, you compromise control when you hold jump. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, GameCube ran at 60 as well for this game. All the original hardware ran at 60 for NTSC copies, which is really rather interesting, because I didn't think it did, but going back and looking at it, it very obviously runs at 60, so. Intim Forest really bothers you? How so? The flashing lights? Or just the vibe of the place? APJ Gold hand plants only when? Let me do some quick math, right? 40k for 40 seconds. So it's 1k per second. 25 minutes. 25 times 60, that'd be 180. If you hand plant every single second, you won't be able to finish, but if you hand plant every single second, if I did my math right, you should be able to get... Wait, is it 1.8 million? No, it is, it is, 100, yeah, it's 1.8 million and not 18 million. Yeah, 1.8 million. So it's possible, but you won't be able to finish. So that's a bit of an issue. Got it through the races. Hated freestyle because I didn't understand it. Yeah, if you don't know how to spin or flip, that's a pretty big deal. You're missing out on a lot of fun, man. Absolutely. Hugo game was one of them Mario Kart similar games. I had a Hugo game too, that's why I'm asking, because it may have been... Like, in my household, we just call it the Hugo Troll. Like, was he like a troll, like, what have you type thing? If so, I may have had the same game. Boom up. What's up, Teddy? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Still alive. What's up, Karez? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. That S and then the Z. It's always tricky for someone like moi, but... Good to have you on board. Hope you'll have a good time here. What's up? Oh yeah, sure enough, there are the covers. Huh. Yeah, all sorts of different covers. Looks like it's pretty much just a different lineup of characters and different overall design though. It's cool. I'll tell you what it is. It's a timeline of the Sims world during a nuclear war. The first cover is when there are lots of people around. Then, an extinction event happens, and only like 5 people are left to repopulate the Earth. And then slowly they start repopulating. That's what that is. Precisely. Bounce Poggers, what's up, Joel? I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows about Bounce. Does anyone else here know about the mobile game Bounce? Like you're this red ball and you have these rings. I think it's like a puzzle platforming game. I don't know. It's something like that. Oops. Only had NFS on your PC. Most one in the SSX were your favorite soundtracks. Yeah, those are some of the best soundtracks of all time. On Tour is my favorite soundtrack of all time, but it's very close between all those 3. Like, Underground 1, Underground 2, Most Wanted, SSX 3, SSX On Tour. Bomb soundtracks. Absolutely bomb. Uh-oh. That's potentially an issue, you know. I mean, it's not a crisis if I fail to get the plat, but we're fine. We got 15 seconds. Yeah. No hay problemas. He was a troll running a ladybug car. Sounds familiar. Hold on. I'm gonna just... Let's see. Hugo video game. List of Hugo video game. Oh, there were multiple. Okay. God, I probably don't know, like, the English name of it, though. But yeah, I must have had one of these. Did it have a game for PS1? It did, so yeah. No, it's PS2, because I didn't have any games for the PS1. I just realized that.
Welcome back to
No skip. Yeah. Can't be working at max capacity all the time. No longer top being bits. On your channel? RIP. Well, I'm not about to buy any more, so. I'll send you a direct donation of 5 soon. If that's what I'm gonna opt for. Unless you'd rather have the sub. Like, it's up to you. Because I don't really care, but... Ah, you've played Bounce too. Yeah, it was a fun, like... It was a fun game. I played it on my Nokia 3200. My parents were generally pretty restrictive with technology, but one thing that happened way earlier than you would expect it to is I actually got my first phone at 5. Like, sure, it was only a Nokia 3200. The worst I could do with it was text someone a mean word, right? But I owned a phone at 5, and shit. That's pretty early to be owning a phone, I'll say. But I had a lot of fun with that phone, absolutely. Oh, did I say 3300? I meant 32. I didn't have, like, the one that's memed to death about being indestructible. But my 3200 was pretty damn robust too, I'll say. Feel you held down, jumped the entire race on Garibaldi before you learn. Yeah, that's going to screw with your controls big time. Absolutely. Seen an advertisement for it? Wait, Bounce? Are you kidding me? People are still advertising for Bounce? Alright, that makes me happy. I need to check that out. The SSX soundtrack is awesome. Download it today and play whilst you go boarding. So you feel like a boss. Yeah, no doubt. Just gotta make sure it doesn't, like, empower you and then you try to do a Stone Age in real life and break your neck. Oops. Those covers represent EA's fan base. It's when they were still. Alright, that's way more, way funnier than my take on it. I like that. Hey, how's it going, Miko? What's up? I've been here in a while. Well, I haven't been streaming in a while, so I haven't been missing out on much. But hope you're doing well. It's going good for me. Just chilling with some SSX, having a good time talking to you guys. And if you have a phone that runs Bounce still, it may have, like, not quite gone out of date, but it might not be supported anymore. But yeah, check it out. See if it would. Didn't get yours till 15. Yeah, it was extremely early to get a phone. I realized that. It's like, looking back at it in the greater context of how my household was, I'm surprised I even could. I imagine it was probably because I was an only child. That probably paved the way for me to get that phone, but yeah. We're worried you'd get lost when you started school in the city. Yeah. Like, there are very valid reasons to give a child a phone. At least, like, some sort of crap phone that can make phone calls and text messages. Because, shit, kids end up in emergencies all the time. Like, they get lost. I got lost while on, well, in the forest, like, with my classmates and my teachers. Like, it's probably the smallest piece of shit woods, so I probably would have found my way out just walking for 20 minutes. But young kid me was scared out of his mind that I was permanently lost and wasn't gonna make it back. So, if I had a phone then, it would have been cool, would have been fine. But instead I had to be scared for my life. You had to save money for it for so long. You were so proud when you finally got it. An indestructible Nokia. It feels a lot better when it's paid for out of your own pocket, though, doesn't it? Saving up to buy your own phone is definitely a feeling you should cherish. Sorry. I don't know if it was called Bounds. It was a game where you had to make the ball drop through platforms. Yeah, sounds like it might be it. I don't remember what the actual gameplay was like. I wonder if there are YouTube videos about the game, like Bounds mobile game. But I remember, I think I got stuck at level 5 for the longest time. I also had like this motorcycle game, which was like Trials before Trials was a thing. I don't remember the name of that, but that was fun to just mess around with. Whoops. Flip phones were the best mobile phones. I mean, I have good memories, but realistically, I try not to be nostalgic for limitations, really. Like, I try not to view things with rose-tinted glasses, and I know if someone gave me the choice of having my current phone or a Nokia 3200, I would have my current phone in a heartbeat. But, you know, there's that. I don't remember the number. You also had a Nokia? Yeah, there was a time where Nokia was the shit. Like, pretty much everyone who did have a phone had a Nokia. Like, I remember my dad had like one of the actual good models, like at the time. The people would see his phone and they'd be in amazement. It's probably the only time in our lives that my family have had like a phone that brings people or makes people in awe. These days, like 40% of people have a new phone in the last year, so it's not even like it won't even wow anyone anymore, you know? Like, I still don't approve of buying something just because you want to wow people. But even if that is your motivation, it doesn't work anymore these days, because no one cares. Like, no one gives two shits. The fact that you even got a phone, so you got a job. Okay, I see. We don't socialize in real life. It's still nice to have, though, in case of emergencies or something happens, you know? Real life Stone Age injury. The joke article that baited someone into posting about it. Yeah, I remember that article. It's so very funny. Hey, Wilnar, what's up? How's it going? Sorry about the late reply. I'm quite far backlogged here. I ever get tired of running SSX? Yeah, kind of. It's like, SSX is my baby. It's my favorite game of all time. Absolutely. But you can't play one game forever and not at least need a break, right? So I find myself wanting to take month breaks here and there, maybe a couple weeks every now and again. Like, out of the 12 months in a year, right? I probably play SSX actively for about 8 or 9 of them, I'd say. So yeah, I get sick of it and need a break, but I never get permanently sick of it. I don't allow that to happen. Like, if I find myself in a position where I'm starting to be like, okay, I want to play some other games, lest I'm gonna go crazy and go up the wall here. If I start feeling that way, I have to, like, play a different game for a while. Because if not, I fear I might start permanently disliking the game. I don't want that. Absolutely not. Alright, I'm so far backlogged, I need to scroll back up now. Oops. There's that's called Helix Jump. I think I've heard about that by name, but I didn't own it. Like, I didn't have that game. I actually traded my Nokia 3200 with my granddad because mine had bigger buttons, which was, you know, obviously preferable for an elderly person. So I got a Sony Ericsson 3310i, I believe it was. Like, this happened when I was 8 or 9, I think. After a few years of having my Nokia. And I still did prefer my Nokia, but the Sony Ericsson was fine too. Nothing wrong with it. They were built to last. They were, absolutely. I think all the Nokias I have would probably still turn on and work just fine. Heck, they might not even need a battery charge, to be honest. Even though they've laid dormant for fucking 10 years now. You're alive and I'm still a sub. Well, how's it going, Caesar? It's good to see you again. What's up? Don't want mobile games eating up your time. Yeah, they definitely can be big time sinks, especially modern ones. Absolutely. Made a flip phone that could get to Twitch, YouTube, and basic websites. Yeah, I mean, I probably would too, to be fair. Like, that's realistically all I want my phone to do. Call, text messages, and use the apps that I actually care about. I don't necessarily... Well, okay, I guess since watching videos and streams... Also, I'm going to run out of time, I think. Since watching videos and streams is like some of the most intensive things a computer and a phone can do. You know, if it's able to access that, it's practically already a miniature computer, but... you know. Nokia flip phone was probably just the right first phone. Yeah, that's probably true. It was a very... like a very nice introduction to owning a phone. I think you have a good point there. Hey JP Santoro, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I've seen you around Riftex, but I don't think you've been to mine. It's good to have you on board though. What's up? Know some mobile games people wish they didn't. People wish they didn't what? Play? Yeah, there are a lot of those, for sure. Hey, what's up? Thanks for watching. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You'll have a good time here. What's up? Guess I'm not a fan of Rice Gum. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I have multiple reasons not to be a fan of that guy. I don't need just one. I can name you a laundry list. Right, now I can scroll back down for a bit. Hey, unregistered Hypercam 3, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Is this dog percent? Not as far as I know. My dog is currently busy sleeping in the chair next to me. If you want to, I guess I can ask him to play, but it probably won't go very well. Also, I remembered unregistered Hypercam. I had Hypercam 2, that's the one I used. It worked relatively well. I really liked... This was one thing that I really liked about Hypercam that seemingly no other free option had. You could just pick an area of the screen, right? Give it coordinates, and it would record that area of the screen. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you were like playing a Flash game, you could just configure it to only record the part of the screen where the game actually plays. No easy way to do that with like Bandicam or Camtasia, as far as I could tell. Actually, Camtasia may not have been free. Was it Cam Studio that was free? It's like Camtasia or Cam Studio. One of them's paid and one of them's not. I don't remember. Make a smartphone for the power user and a flip phone for those who just want calls. Yeah, I mean, there are lots of phones around who are just kind of like for low level use. Heck, if I go to my local electronics store, I can find plenty of phones that are intended for like low level users, people who just want it to be able to call. A lot of people get those as throwaway phones, so I was considering getting a throwaway phone when I went to Canada, but I decided against it because I was like, it won't be necessary. And I was right. I was right. That's where you play as... Oh, play as the dog. What dog? Is there anyone in this game who howls? I don't think there is. That's in Steep. There's a cow. And there's a beaver, there's a yeti, but I don't think there's a dog. Is there? No, it doesn't sound right. It's gonna be an SSX nude patch, excluding Griff. I'm glad you had to add that at least. I believe everyone else would be above legal age. I mean, it's still creepy, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and make that, I guess go ahead. What are the customization options going to be? Appendage size. That's pretty much the only thing you'll be able to customize. Alright, time to scroll back down again. Hey, what's up, Lendarian? How's it going? Just popping in to say goodnight. Well, I probably missed you because you probably left already, but thanks a lot for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. You'll have a great night too. And hope to see you around in future streams. Have a good one. Let's jump us in a newish game. You go down instead of up. Maybe that would be why I've heard about it. If it's newish, that's probably why. You had a 6600 Classic, I think. Can't say I'm familiar with that model. But if it's Nokia and it's from like, I don't know, anywhere up to like late 2000s, maybe mid 2000s, I don't know. It's probably a solid phone, realistically. You refuse to have mobile games. Unlike third-party apps, you have Discord, Chrome, and a rotary dialer? Wait, like a dialer for a phone? Like one of those circular dialers, you mean? Interesting. Is that because you prefer that, or is it just kind of for fun, essentially? Start playing Hogwarts Mysteries and you deeply regret it? What's the matter with it? Is it pay to play? Well, I mean they're free to play, but let's be real, if you want to enjoy the game, they're pay to play. All of them are, pretty much. It comes pay to free, exactly, yeah. Holy crap, I'm so far behind. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna skip a few messages just to get back on track. Their chuckle at the NL just being upside down 7-Up. It kind of is, but it was actually an actual soda that was kind of a subdivision of 7-Up. It was made and marketed from about 2002 to 2004, I believe. And it was big advertised in this game. And the gimmick was that it was practically the exact opposite of normal 7-Up, because like, I think normal 7-Up is like caffeinated, it's clear, but the NL was non-caffeinated, not clear. It was essentially the opposite in terms of caffeine, clear, and bottle color, basically. Alright, I see the people agree my dislike for Rice Gum, which makes me happy to see. I don't want the worst for him, but if he could just stop, that'd be nice. It would be nice. Mad yet trapped playing. Yeah, that's the issue with mobile games. They drive you to the brink of madness, but they're still based around being addicted. So people just find themselves coming back time after time. Hypercam was great. I recorded so much shit using Hypercam. It was awesome. Fuck Bandicam. Precisely. Club Penguin Let's Plays or platform racing too. That's what I used it for. Okay, so Camtasia was the paid one. Okay, fair enough. Cam Studio must have been free then. $300? You shitting me? Was it even that good? Hey, welcome back, Teddy. Discovering DX Story. I didn't, because I pretty much never used like any of the actual, you know, high quality options at the time, like Fraps, DX Story, stuff like that. I just stick to Hypercam and until, I guess, until OBS came around, realistically. Yeah, I think that's right. How long has OBS been around at this point? I obviously started using it in 2015, because that's when I got my gaming PC. Do you sell gaming chairs at Best Buy? I think they do. I'm not sure. Your dad's very anti-phone. Oh, he was. Now he uses it quite a bit. Wait. It would saw his leg off with a chainsaw? So we're talking emergency calls, right? That sounds... doesn't sound too great. I never actually scrolled down to the bottom. It makes me think I'm much closer than I actually am. Gonna be a superstar YouTube gamer, then you found out your PC couldn't handle recording. Yeah, that's what I experienced too. I also found out my PC took a massive shit when I tried to play and record at the same time, which wasn't very fun. I pretty much could only start doing that stuff to any reasonable extent when I got my gaming PC. So this is absolutely the best material investment I made in my life, is my gaming PC. By a fucking landslide. The only thing that can compete is my PS2. But one, I didn't technically buy that for my own money. And two, it just kind of gave me games that I enjoyed playing a lot. It didn't really give me community and opportunities to grow and be creative, you know. Whereas my gaming PC has done all that. I prefer the rotary dialer. That's interesting. I haven't seen a rotary dialer since my grandparents, because they had this red phone with the rotary dialer, and I learned how to use it. That's interesting. I assume they're probably pretty fast if you know how to use them right. Use the HP brand name to get players, and now it's all a mess. Yeah, that'll happen. Hey, what's up, Mr. X? How's it going? Doing well today? DNL had more caffeine, 7-Up had less. Okay, if 7-Up had less, then I believe that means 7-Up is caffeine free, because one of them's free, like caffeine free, and one's not, so. Random events where 1/4 of the players win a grand prize. Ah, okay, I see. And I would assume, in order to be entered into this, you have to play every day. Or at least, like, actively sign up for it. That correct? If not, they should probably do that, because that's smart business strategy. Don't tell them I told them that, though. Gave up on those streams years ago. Could be an entertaining person to watch. You'd be surprised. Like, I don't consider myself really all that entertaining or funny either, but I made my own, or we've made our own little corner of the internet right here. It's pretty sweet. I've absolutely gotten better at every aspect of the game since starting though. Like, commentary quality, physical, or not physical, but like video quality, interaction, like ability, both in terms of better interaction and just being more able to read chat and interact. It really does snowball once you get into it. The only thing where I'm still lagging significantly behind is video editing skills. But I'm getting better at that too. Moving to shortcut from Windows Movie Maker was probably a good move. I'll learn. Booted up your XP computer. A MapleStory RuneScape McAfee dance game. Man, McAfee used to be packaged with every software under the sun, I remember. I stream to make mods for shitty games. You stream making mods? That's interesting. I'd really like to see kind of the process behind that. So it's no doubt a lot of work, but it's interesting too how people make it work. It's a senior citizen phone. We attached it in the end. Yeah, that's good. I mean, pretty much any new technology takes some adjustment period, you know. This is why the elderly the elderly are notorious for hating on technology, right? But the ones that actually bother to get used to it more often than not will start enjoying it after a while. Hey, what's up, Pato? What's up? Oh, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How much should I spend on my gaming PC? Are you in US dollars or what currency? I guess it would have been like 18 or 1900 US dollars at the time, whereas probably about 1600 now, because currency strength has significantly changed, and the US dollar is way stronger now compared to the Norwegian crown than it used to be. If you know what I mean. So
Number one is fun, 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 fun.
it was probably around like 16 to 1800 for all the major currencies except for the British pound. It was probably like 1400 pounds or so. Probably less than that actually, 1200, something like that. Everyone gets it rolled out, and the event length varies. The grind classes get points. Teammates are mostly bots. And you could win by doing nothing. You have to get some points. Okay, I see. Well, that sucks. So you do have to be active. An active player. Fair enough. Hey, what's up, 80? How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Moving from shotcut to hit film. Huh. Can't say I'm familiar with hit film. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Is it free or is it paid software? Club Penguin membership accessor. Nice. One of these days, like imagine you give this to a family member and forget to clear it out, and they click on that on accident. That'd be fun. Hey, what's up, Riff? How's it going on? You doing well today? Gotta get some swords up in here. Messed up by not having enough game at launch. Sitting around waiting for one story chapter. Oh, okay, so it's one of those situations where the game is being made as people play it. I see. Not great. Yeah, I mean, some mobile games can be fun if they don't... Like, most of them are based on this business model, but some of them you can play and enjoy without spending money and wasting your time. I really don't like how popular it's gotten sorry. I don't like how popular it is to lock something behind an amount of time, and then you have to pay to make it go faster. Not a big fan of that at all. Yeah, I'm backlogged on chat. I'm way behind. I've been all stream. I've been trying to catch up, but it never really happens. Delay is fine. Modding PC games is pretty easy if it uses a high level language. Interesting. I get close enough to Sweden that I can drive there to get cheaper stuff. Yes, it's a bit of a drive, but yeah, we go there sometimes. But it's far enough to where we only go there like maybe once every 2 months. Is this gonna plant? Now it is. Easy money.
I'm an action superhero. Look at me, I can fly.
Once begged your parents to drive you up to Wales. So an iPad's cheaper in Wales than it is in England. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to save the cash. Was it cheap? Was it like cheaper to the extent where you still saved money on that? Must have been way cheaper then, because gas money and stuff, right?
There we go. He's getting into the groove now. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tom? Yeah, finally lodging. What's up, my man? Hopefully you're happy now, Mustard Man. I had a feeling, just as coincidence would have it, that for some reason you wouldn't be able to show up today. But we're good. We're good. We're all good. Prefer to take my time. It's hard when I have such an active chat of great people. It's tough to get around to it all. But it looks like things have slowed down now, so I've caught up a bit now, which is good. Like, I love having an active chat, but I don't like skipping messages unless chat is really going ham, so I should probably skip more messages than I do just to make sure I stay updated, I guess. Hey, what's up, party? How are you doing today? What's up? Yeah, I mean, it's not that far away, but it should be at least like a 2-3 hour drive, right? Whoa! Nice bonk. Yummy. I'm gonna assume, like, I can't see these Twitch emotes you guys are posting. I'm gonna assume Nate did seems good. Seems like it would make sense right about there. It's the only time you went to another country just to get products. Going to Sweden to get cheaper things. Wait, what's the playlist? Ah, okay, sure. I'm going to Sweden to get cheaper things. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It absolutely is. Really like being able to do that. You rated me for an astonishing 5 viewers. Hey, I appreciate any host or rate of any size. It's a very nice way to kind of convey support, especially if you have a channel that you actually use, so it's not kind of just a dud host from a page that doesn't really see much traffic. Doesn't matter if it's 1, 5, or 50. I appreciate it all the same. Invent a cheap country you can go to. Invent? Or tell? I mean, it's pretty cheap to go to, like, Czechia. If you're interested. I've been working on Photoshop way too much. Oh, okay, I see. What have you been doing in Photoshop? Just editing some pictures. How would it take it? Other countries to go buy something. Yeah, Finns go to Estonia a lot, especially for alcohol and tobacco, I've heard. Is that true? Hey, what's up, Akram Chaibi? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. How's it going? You were playing SSX3 and NPC, beat your peak 2 time? 11:16? Your peak 2 time or your peak 1 time? Because gold medal on peak 1 is 11:10. If you got 11:16 and it's on peak 2, some sort of bug is going on, and I'm very intrigued. Actually, huh, interesting. Do you have a clip of that? Do you know how that happened? Wales isn't even a country. I don't know, the actual definition of country, I guess, but it is classed as one officially. I believe it is, at least. Pretty confident in that. Here we are thinking Sweden's so expensive. It's all relative, you know. Like, you can't really get more expensive from Norway. Like, maybe like deep in cities in like Japan, maybe some places in Switzerland, but like, even if you're going to those places, it's pretty much a lateral move. Like, prices aren't going to increase. It doesn't get much more expensive than Norway, so You know, Sweden on a Europe scale is still extremely expensive. Like, Sweden is significantly more expensive than Germany, France, Spain, Italy, all of these major countries. But compared to Norway, not so much. Good night, everyone. You're gonna head out, Arton. Well, thanks a lot for hanging out. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you'll have a great night, and talk to you soon. Have a good one. College food, huge markup. Oh yeah, it's stuff like that is marked up to the skies. Absolutely. Whoops. You want a cheap naper? Well, okay, so Sweden. I don't know, like. Nah, going to Germany just to do your shopping it's just not worth it, is it? Because you could, depending on where you are in Sweden, if you're far south, you could just go down to Malmö, across to Denmark, and then down over the land border into Germany, but it's probably not worth it, let's be real. That's probably still like a, I don't know, like a 10-hour drive? Maybe not quite that much. I don't know. Uh-oh. Ouch. Try and take a video. Yeah, give that a shot. Let me know what happens. And I both know that this game is really weird. Well, in what way? There are lots of bugs, yeah. Absolutely. Try and beat the time legit, fail near Metro City. Well, the world record on Peak 2 race is like 11:14, I think. NMG. So with that run, you could beat it with like no time to spare. That would be insane though. Actually, I had to do a montage, a photo shot on studio. Oh, nice. Yeah, to make it coherent and like the picture flows would no doubt take a lot of brain work. There was another person earlier, Ashton, was working on editing photos too. It gets samey after a while, absolutely. Brexit happens one day before your birthday. If it does happen, yeah, big if. I guess we'll see. Yeah, doing wormholes, you could absolutely beat it. Absolutely. Technically, it's a country, but a nation nonetheless. Just chillin', watching the legendary SSX player. Thank you for the compliment. First day at your new job. Well, best of luck on that. Hope it'll go great. What type of job are you starting? Yeah, the alcohol monopoly, Systembolaget, all that. We have Vin monopoly here. It's practically the same thing. I don't know like how much alcohol costs here, but I don't want to know. Because I might never make a full recovery. If I'm being honest. I might never quite recover from that. I'll be going to Scotland to get a pack of crisps. Hey Udrex, what's up? How's it going, dude? I want a remastered SSX. I do too. That would absolutely make my year. I don't think it's super realistic, but, you know, I have a silent hope. You were in Holmes, though. I'm not sure where that is. I'm going to drive around Europe with your parents in the summer. Complaining about driving problems. Driving problems in what way? Like the car's gone bad or what? Enjoy all the toll booths. Especially if you plan to drop by Norway. Toll booths are gonna cost you an arm and a leg, I'll say.
He's not human. I'm not human. I'm so sorry.
Finland's really a B-Tech Sweden. That's actually kind of perfect, to be fair. I think it will be delayed and the second referendum will follow. Possibly. I think the next one will be even more pro-Brexit. It might be. It'll be interesting to see what happens for sure. IKEA over here in Sweden. Okay, I see. Fulfilling the stereotypes, I see. But yeah, best of luck on your first day. Hopefully it goes great. Last week got intense. Be careful. Odd drinking game? What are the base rules of it? I'm intrigued. Oops. Oh, directions. Oh. Would you be navigating using a traditional paper map or a phone or a GPS or what? It refuses to rent a car designed for other countries. Right. Fair enough. Two chats too fast. Kind of is. I'm finally back to being on top of it though, which is really good. Other countries driving on the right. You mean just in terms of like which side the wheel is on? Whoops. Turned a little too early, huh? Rotational beer pong. Table bounce in the cup. Move one to the left. Kinda hard to visualize, but it does sound like an insane night for sure. The Brits need to invade Europe once again. Ah, I see. That's not great, I'll say. Alright. Maybe you guys should give Norway a pass. Norway has been invaded for too much of its lifetime. Like, the fucking thing was basically shared amongst Sweden and Denmark for 500 years. I agree on SSX3 having the best soundtrack within game. Not quite the best, but it's absolutely out there. Talking about best soundtracks, like best licensed soundtracks, ones with like actual music that's not video game designed, right? For me it goes SSX On Tour, Need for Speed Underground 1, SSX3, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed Underground 2. Those are my top 5. So SSX3 is in a very, shall we say, prestigious club there, but it's not quite top dog for me. It's an excellent soundtrack though, no doubt. Found out that was kind of your party. Yeah, kind of hard to pass up then. 2 times multiplier tests. There it is, Nate. In all the full yellow beauty. I really wish I could just straight transfer that to Twitch, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Didn't quite get it when everyone was screaming. Crazy nights. Speaking of trick boosts, try hyper canceling. I wouldn't expect it, but at this point, who knows? It's definitely worth getting a shot for sure. Invasion of Norway. Wait, all of those countries invade? How would they split Norway between it all? Or between them all? You got it twice. Nice. Tasted mostly cider. Alright, that's fair then. Check them out, hope they're good. Definitely give them a look if you've not heard them yet. Been missing out a little. The Need for Speed ones are a little more rap centric, whereas SSX is like rock electro, as you know. On Tour is kind of more like punk rock rather than the rock you see in this game, but you know, it's pretty similar. Hey, what's up, /687? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You don't care about any of this, the conversation that's going on right now. Yeah, we have a few different conversations going. Invasions of countries and beer pong parties and what have you. It can be a wild time sometimes. Faroe Islands are so weird. Scotland claims they own it. Yeah, they have the Nordic Cross. Have their own language, yeah. It's like Faroese, right?
A little more volume, please. A little more volume, everybody. Come on. It all happened so fast. It was like a dream. That was spectacular, man.
IKEA can be fun because of the meme names of the furniture. Meme names? How so?
Dude, he makes it look so simple and
You have any example? Invasions of countries and game soundtracks. Well, yeah, I mean, you have Viking in your name, so the whole invasions of countries part checks out.
Oh, it's like stealing candy from a baby.
IKEA has good meatballs. They do, for sure. Well, Vikings were only into raiding, not invading. They're into whatever you want. Or whatever they want. Going back into data collection for now. Recedes into obscurity. Alright, enjoy the lurk / data collecting. I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was Nightbot at first. I thought it was like Nightbot's way of saying, hey, something went wrong. I have to like disconnect now. But I've never seen that before. That would be why. Nords invaded Britain, will return the favor. Don't do it. I had no part in that. Doesn't Denmark own the Faroe Islands? I don't actually know the status of the Faroe Islands. If someone wants to Google it, give it a shot. I thought it was a country on its own, but that people claim it. Kind of like how Argentina and the UK both claim the Falklands. Although I guess, no, Falklands aren't a country unto themselves, so never mind, that doesn't work. IKEA has good meatballs, for sure. I think I've been to IKEA once in my life, and I remember they gave me free ice cream and a hot dog. So 10 out of 10 would go again. It was probably because I was a cranky kid though, but if all it takes to get free food is to be a cranky kid, I might come in and act like a cranky kid again at 22. I'm probably gonna have to. Well, no, I probably won't go to IKEA when I move out actually, because I'll probably try to stay a little cheaper than that, but we'll see what happens.
Well, that was mildly embarrassing.
More puns than memes, maybe. called Svalka. Could be a lot of fun when you know the language. I have seen some of their names, and they're intriguing. Whoops. Best video game soundtracks for invading countries. I don't know. It would have to be one that has like one of those stereotypically epic songs. You know, the ones that are meant to make your heart race, like the ba-dum ba-dum ba-ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum, like that stuff. But I don't know of any soundtracks with that in it. Alright, so Faroe Islands does belong to Denmark. Well, now we know. Thanks for searching that up, Nicholas. Appreciate it. On a pack of cock soup, an Asian supermarket, soup for sluts. What's the connection there? Hey Nasaki, what's up? How have you been doing? Been a while since I've seen you. Hope you've been doing well. What's up, Mr. Meat? Welcome to the stream. Wondering why there are no clean categories. Yeah, it's a mixture of interest and clarity, because the situation was there was a time where most runs that were getting done were actually clean, but we started thinking, like, for our clean runs, we allowed people to, or we didn't allow people to intentionally select warp, but you can't really prevent a person from select warping, because if you wipe out or if you go off the track, the game will just warp you. So we figured we'd either have to ban all sorts of warps or ban no warps, and then it wouldn't be clean anymore. So we decided to go with allowing all warps and making NMG instead, because clean would just have been a mess, because previously we had a set of locations where you weren't allowed to warp and it was just an absolute mess. It didn't work whatsoever. Hey Hugo SNM, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a great time here. God damn, I'm freezing. What's up, Tupo? It's cold out here. Let me check the temperature. It's -5 right here. It's not that bad. We're fine. Go second half for furniture. That's my plan. Mixture of bringing some of the stuff I have here and... So basically the landfill, or like recycling station I guess, where people bring their trash. They can also bring old furniture they no longer want. They leave it in a front facing container that's open for just anyone to take and bring home. We actually have some furniture in our home that's taken straight from the recycling station. Not like recycling plant, but like, it's basically just a bunch of ginormous containers full of trash. But you can also bring like bring used furniture there. Like our living room table's from there, we have a chair from there, a stool is also from there, so probably gonna do that when I move out, because I'm only moving out to study, so it's not like I'm actually, you know, getting a full-on family house, family apartment, or just like big apartment. It's just gonna be me, a desk, a table, a chair, and a bed, and possibly a fridge. That's about it. So I think going secondhand will go plenty fine. It's -24 where you're at? Jeez, Tupo. Hopefully you're bundled up tight. And mega pussy can't say I have. Mega pussy. Nice. Oops. Where the hell do you go shopping exactly? It just means mega bag, like big bag, essentially. That's all that means. where/what will I be studying. I don't want to go into details about where, but I'm going to be looking to get a degree in psychology. Really interested in psychology, and I want to help people when I eventually enter working life. So I figure it's a it's a good degree to go for. And unlike in North America, where psychology is kind of actually not the greatest degree you can get because the demand is apparently not all that high. Here in Norway, there's plenty of demand for people who have done psychology and psychiatry and what have you. Alright, we're good. Oops. Yeah, SWAT station. Just means end station.
Radio Big back again. We're back with the latest in circuit news. I'm telling you, man, I'm loving Vigo's riding these days, man. This boarding is at a level I have not seen in a long time. Big.
Alright, gotta head out up off. Need to work tomorrow. Yep, gotta get yourself some sleep so you're ready for the morning. Appreciate you hanging out though. It's been good having you here. Hope to see you again in the future. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Wait, I said it was funny? How do you say it actually? That's a good question. I'm not gonna get a knockdown here. Because it's like you have psychiatric ward, right? Oh, psychiatry, really? Okay. Alright, fair enough. Psychiatry. Yeah, I was thinking in terms of psychiatric. Alright, learned something new today. The non-native is shining through. Quick, guard your ears. Close call. Do an entire stream in Swedish? Really? I take it he speaks Swedish then. When I become interested in psychology, I guess it was during middle school, I suppose. Yeah. I had a history of going to psychologists and stuff like that as a young kid, and then I eventually stopped as a slightly older kid. But it's kind of been around in my life forever, and I guess I made the decision that I've always wanted to have a job where I get in contact with people and are able to help them, ideally. So yeah, during middle school, early high school, something like that. Unfortunately, psychology wasn't actually a subject they had at my school, which is a real shame. So angry at GeoGuessr. I just love the idea of someone using that as a swear word. Like, I think it's Röv, and it's just ass. Just sitting there shouting at the game, ass. Ass, ass, ass. Will end up sounding like a mainstream hip-hop song if you're not careful. The reason I say that is because there are mainstream hip-hop songs who's like they're like 50% made up of the word ass. It's a disgrace. Oh, whoops. I think this is the semi-final, so it should be fine. Filthy form of ass. Well, yeah, it is kind of the swear word version. So that makes sense.
This guy isn't even human! What is this guy, a man of steel?
Alright, that did not go according to plan. You don't use it anymore? Yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah. We have the same too, except in place of the we actually use the Yeah, it's not not too far away at all. I actually have, I don't know if there's some sort of link. Maybe we just know. But I actually have a lot of people in the community who are kind of going down that route, studying that field. Oops. It would be Fox. Yeah, that's how. So, speaking actually refined Norwegian, the way it's written in a dictionary, it would be like rev, which is like an E sound. But there are a lot of people who use the A sound for that too. So, exactly the same in that respect. Want to join the Samaritans? And special needs won't be able to do it? I don't know, I guess it depends on what those are, but if that's what you want to do, definitely feel empowered to give it a shot. Hopefully it won't turn out to cause any trouble with it. Yo, what's up, Shane? How are you doing today, dude? Not interested in psychology, find parts of it interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. There's a lot to learn. You know, it truly is the science of, you know, of people. Which, at least to me, is more interesting than any science. Right. That's true. Whoops. Gotta be those tricky cutscenes for us to talk about deep issues. Yeah, maybe that's it. I may need to speed up if I want to get the plat out of this. Simon's hot on our tail here. I'm glad I found out how to do this consistently. Also, that was kind of cool. Yeah, get wrecked, Simon. Stay back. Foul beast. Get out of here.
Oh, this guy's firing on all cylinders, man.
This isn't really a race tactic, but you know, whatever. The good thing about Simon's race time is that he's generally so fast that if you just beat him, you also get platinum for free. So you just lied about it and said you didn't, so you could have better opportunities. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's always a difficult situation, that. I guess as long as it's not incompatible, you know. Like, I'm trying to imagine, some cases are definitely a lot more clear-cut than others. But hopefully it goes well and there are no issues of note.
Okay, y'all. At the speed riders we're traveling today, I was surprised anybody caught any.
Oh, thanks a lot for the host, Alzy. Appreciate that.
Today's trick scores on
I don't know why the notification didn't go through, but thank you, thank you.
Say if there's dollars attached to these points, there are some very happy riders around.
In the special needs path, I think you'll stick to teenagers. Those rebellious teenagers. Someone's got to de-rebel them. On YouTube for a change. What's up, Gaunt? It's good to see you on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think I see you on YouTube often at all. What's the occasion? Oh, I wanted that. Didn't like YouTube all that much. That's fair. That's why I stream to both, so people can have their preferences and go to whichever one they prefer. Oh yeah. Lucked out with an internship. So next month will be interesting. Oh, you got an internship lined up? Congrats. Best wishes for it. Might be going to Norway this summer vacation. Ooh. Do you want to say where? This is where I show you how to get platinum kicked out consistently. Alright. I'll do it. I'll show you the rough route I take for platinum on the next one. But it's not easy. I'm assuming you want me to do it without monster tricks, right? As I celebrate. Whoop, whoop. Oh, what? Bullshit. Only got 3 semesters left. Yeah, it does fly for sure. I forgot that. Well, I have to get some more points this time. Whoops. Friend has a... your friend has a friend up north. Oh, up north is beautiful. I can see how Japan is your first choice, but if you end up having to get the backup, absolutely. Oh. Hello, snowmobile guy. It's absolutely a worthy backup for sure. Got the adolescents, young adult unit. That's a pretty good place to be slotted into, to be fair. And when will I do a Norwegian stream? Never. Not ever. Like, you know, the more I think about this, the less I want to do one, to be honest. Like, when I started streaming, I was like, alright, I'll probably do one, like, once every 2 weeks, but the more I think about it, the less I see the point. Like... Like, I don't really want to grow to a Norwegian audience, because SSX is my main game. Let's be real, like... If I'm trying to, you know, spread the word of SSX, our Lord and Savior, Norway is a pretty small market to be selling to. Oops. Oops. Make the native speakers extra happy. I mean, sure, but I make everyone else unhappy, and myself unhappy. When do I make my Norwegian speaking power? Yeah, because stream and power is the same in Norwegian, yeah. That would make sense. Alright, let's get this plat. Let's get it done. So, okay. Obviously, you have to try to do a full combo. It's not a crisis if you lose your combo during it, but you should try to avoid it if you can. A nice bonus if you have 4 Uber tricks completed after this. If you don't, just jump off this and do a normal tier 1 Uber. That'll work too, you don't get that many more points. Next point. Let's get this plat. Yep. This one's hard to get. If you miss this, don't worry about it. It happens. Alright. So far so good. The key is obviously to get all 3 of the 10 times, and that's the tough part. Right. Then jump when you land from this, and then take this slow. Trust me, speed is not a problem here. Accuracy is your problem. I missed it this time, but you get the point, like. You want to do that, but not miss the multiplier. Whoops. Try to go for an execution on that first 10 times. Yeah, if you know and do the monster tricks, that's definitely a good place to start. I think I missed some speed. Didn't I go over it? Again, this, if you can jump off this and get this 2 times, nice bonus, but not necessary. This 5 times is super important. Big key. That's 100k right there. Hey, what's up, Eddie? How's it going? What's up? What's the highest amount of viewers I've had in the stream? Are we counting restream? Like when I stream to YouTube and Twitch as one stream? If yes, then 67 or 66. If not, whoops. If not, then 55. Well, this sucks. Well, okay. Assume you don't miss that 3 times. And then, ideally you'd like to get that 5 times too. And then this is the key. So use the rail here. It's more consistent that way, and then just jump off it right at the end. I won't be getting it, because I don't have full stats, so I need to actually jump. But yeah. Doesn't that ESA? If you count ESA, I think my ESA stream peaked at like 8.5k. Yeah, something like that. I wouldn't count that though, because, you know, it's there following, it's an event. Like, I personally wouldn't count that. But so where have I been? Nowhere really. Just been dealing with some personal stuff and real life stuff that I had to tend to for a couple weeks. You found me through the ESA thing. What's up, China? How are you doing today? Yeah, the ESA thing has been really big help in kind of keeping a steady flow coming into the SSX community. So I'm really happy I did it. No less because it was just a fun experience in general. And I'd really like to go to a GDQ event, but it just isn't financially viable. Just can't do it. It would set the SSX community straight for 10 years, though, if I went to a GDQ event, if I'm being honest. I think you got 1 follower from your ESA run. Oh, you did a run at ESA? Was it like the online marathon or in person? Starting university this semester. I'll be starting in autumn. In August. Restarting, as it were. It was in person? Oh, interesting. That's cool though, I never knew you were there. I was there for 2017, so I guess we wouldn't have had a chance to meet. The only SSX community member who was there was Open, and Flicky was also there, who's an event admin, and Lurk streams, or at least he used to Lurk streams. I haven't seen him around in a while, but both of them really cool guys. Well, this is a problem. Alright, let's try this again. Uno más. AGDQ 2030. I'll be what? I'll be 33. Nice. Well, okay, I'll be 32 because I was born late. But still. You ran Disney's Tarzan? Really? I don't think Todio SD is here. But Todio SD runs Disney's Tarzan too. Do you know him? Sims can be homosexual? I didn't know that. It's cool. Move to this music. Alright, this time, lads. Shouldn't go for the wipeout board at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one this time to make sure it happens, or it works out. I should hit it, no problem. No, not this time either, huh? Oh, I should still be fine. I think Flicky is pretty busy with work and such. Come visit? Oh shit. Is he close? If so, it'd be sweet to meet him in real life. That's all luck. No skill there. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm born in 98. 97 actually, so it's not quite as old. I mean, I can recover this, but I know we're lost the trick, so let's restart again. Yeah, he's an Englishman. So he has to... I would assume he has to take a plane to get there. See Todio on the leaderboards. Alright, you haven't talked to him. Yeah, Todio's an SSX community member too, and he runs Tarzan as well. Like, Todio and Sipagru are brothers. I haven't seen them in a while though. Hope they're doing well. I guess that's true. I need to consider making the trek into Oslo if that happens. It'd be sweet. It's only like a 3-hour trip, so okay. How about this time? Thank you. Sí, mi amigo. Es divertido. This one should work out, even without the 3 times board. That's not a personal best. I don't know what you've been watching. Alright, we should be at about 1.1 currently. Making the smart move would be to cash it in after this landing, and I am going to do just that. Yeah, 114, we're fine. He says. Don't let this happen, Vigo. Don't you dare. Yeah, we should be alright. Nice bonus there, and then obviously the 10 times is key, so full boost and just jump for it. You can use the rail if you have full stats too. It depends which one you prefer, really. But this is where you'll get like a third of your points essentially. Me go get food. Alright, Gaunt. Go get yourself some eatings. Gonna have to get me some food after this too. Probably got some chicken lined up, I'd say. I think that sounds like a plan. Maybe something bread-like. It's not bread, but it's similar to bread with like salmon on top. Sounds pretty appetizing as well. Alright. Later, Gator. tonight on the table. Sleep. Nice. Alright, hold on. Was that? It was a sound. Thanks a lot for the host, Gaunt. Appreciate it. Is my sound quieter than normal? I heard like this arcade sound, and I figured it must have been something in Streamlabs, but I wasn't sure. Because it was really quiet. But I caught it. Chewy? I don't think I hear that voice line very often. That's one thing that's really cool. I believe when you get to peak 3 with a character that has no stats, they have different voice lines. It's really cool. Hey, what's up, Ken Byers? Welcome to the stream. You'll have a good time here. How's it going? Uber Zone 3. I should probably focus on race, as opposed to whatever this is. Let's do Cat Cave. Why not? I know it's slower if I'm not going to warp. Okay, never mind. We're not doing Cat Cave. We have a little bit of a detour happening here. Music disappeared, but this is such a short race, and I don't really care. We'll just listen to the ambiance of the mountain for now. No stat Timby skip. Nice. Just downloaded SSX3 for your Xbox One. Nice! Have you played it before, or is this your first time?
Oh, this guy's fired on all cylinders, man!
It's a music glitch due to the emulator. No, this happens on console too. It's due to the backcountry. Backcountry, I believe it's when you skip the rival challenge cutscene. The music breaks. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I think that's what causes it. One nil tree. And those trees. If we're actually keeping score, it's probably like 5 to 5,000. But we played Tricky on the OG Xbox and we're pretty decent at that. Oh, so you haven't played 3 yet? Alright, well, hope you'll have fun with it then. They're both amazing games, so if you like Tricky and you were good at it, you should have a heap of fun with this game as well. It's around 5,000 in good times. Tree Smork. I remember I had to ask you guys to not spam that as much. Good memories. Here's an example of a whack MC. My army took over. They absolutely did. Oh lord. Come on, yo. Whee. Adding some stalls and half stalls in there. Is half stalling physically possible in real life, by the way? I wouldn't imagine it to be, but you never know. From checking out clips of the X Games currently going on, seems like just about anything's possible. please. That's not gonna make it. That's okay. Yeah, just don't crash and we're fine. That's the key. Alright. This one should be able to jump out of it. If it's not, we're in trouble. Okay, we're good.
Some got luck, Vigo got style, baby.
It would take serious control over your body at least. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. To the point where it might be physically impossible. But it would be a sight to behold. A snowboard rider lagging back and forth. Yeah, exactly. It would be a sight to behold. It'd be the ultimate in style. Like, imagine this. How crazy would this look in real life?
Dude, I have levitation.
Please, please. That's where frame canceling comes in.
Basically, what you're seeing here is a redefinition of big.
And proceeding to take their foot off the board. I'd love to see an Uber trick in real life snowboard competition. I would love that so much. Now, apparently, X Games snowboarding is progressing at an insane rate. So, who's to say when someone's gonna try an Uber trick? First person who tries it will probably get badly injured, but then someone else will eventually gather up the courage, and maybe after 5 broken legs, we'll probably have someone successfully land an Uber trick-ish. Oh, it's done? Really? Feels like it just started 2 days ago. Is X Games really that short? Shouting random stuff in between the tricks. I can imagine a real life snowboarder going, like a microwave sunrise.
Come on, give me the love, give me the love.
Really hard to get a half stalled 180. Oh, that's actually a cool challenge. I might give that a shot. I mean, yeah, it turns out a 360. They got rules that say, oh, you can't do it per the rules? That's bull. Get out of here with that. It's probably for rider safety and for what have you, but, you know, still. Hey, Rodrigo Borges, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. Yeah, if you think this is the best PS2 game, you are in good company. We're SSX superfans over here. It's good to have you on board. It's coming at you. Lots of snowboarders do one-footers. In freeride? Oh, excuse me. In freeride, you mean?
Well, this little gift I give to you personally.
Yeah, imagine Simon at an X Games event.
Oh man, I love this music.
The riders wouldn't be thinking about how to one-up him, they would be thinking about how to survive the event. Guy would probably put down spikes at the bottom of the slope.
Oh yeah, party hardy, just like that.
Nice little off-axis. Whoops. It's not great. Kids would go to the candy store after watching Elise.
I hope you saw that.
They would.
Oh
They would hear she's so sweet as candy and they wouldn't be able to resist the temptation of candy. In a sour mood. Walking out of the house to buy pizza in town. Alright, that sounds like a good plan though. That should have mood boosting properties. Girlfriend told you not to worry about. Nice. It'd probably do nicely in an insane asylum. Probably be quite a catch. Punches all the opponents till he's the only one able to finish. Yeah, that's how I would envision that going down. Probably making things worse. How can pizza make something worse though? I don't. It does not compute. Her Ocasio-Cortez. No. Can't say I have. Who's that? Whoops. Right. Thankfully my combo's still alive. An episode of CSI New York. Sky's the limit for what they could do with his personality. You found something? What'd you find? Oh, it absolutely does. Where did you find that? I don't know if you spelt it right though, but it absolutely means something. It's banned. You're not allowed to say it. You're filter evading. I'm gonna ban you. Oops. Luther enough height to do a signature trick. That would have to be a big ass jump. Break your legs when you land from it. There's a new politician who pulled an upset, got elected. Oh, the Venezuelan? Going through some screenshots. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Oh, US politician. Okay. So not the... Whoops. Oh, I almost survived that. Not the Venezuelan. Yeah, Venezuela's in a bit of a bad situation now. I hope Drawing Wolf is doing fine. Drawing Wolf is the only community member I know from Venezuela, but I'm sure there are some other ones. Which just never happens. Nice little feel-good story then. But I can't say I've heard about her now. Whoops. Swing and a miss. People aware of what's going on in Venezuela? It's pretty big news here, yeah. Although I will admit I'm not up to date on the exact latest news. But I know about the general situation and some recent developments, yeah. Right, that's the thing. That's the recent stuff I've heard about. The US and Russia are in a bit of a tizzy over it, which is not great.
This guy isn't even human! What is this guy, a man of steel?
One thing that's really cool about playing with a no stat character is that their standards don't increase. Like they do a voice line with any trick. Like with no stats, they'll do a voice line if you do like a flip and a 180. When they have full stats, you have to do like a triple flip and an uber trick and all that. They make it big and then they don't look back. Person's on his way to a frozen hell. Nice. I'm gonna just save the boost because I don't want to run out. Infinite rail. Whee. This is not a good strategy for racing, by the way. Ah, yes. Alright, time to get moving. Alright, here we go. You can sit around on that rail infinitely if you time it right. Well, not infinitely, but because, you know, inevitable heat death of the universe and all that. But for a long ass time. I did end up losing my boost though, which I wanted to avoid, but whatever. An upside down helicopter Uber? What's a helicopter Uber? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like hand in hand? What? Oh yeah, edge grind fucks with tall people's hitbox on that rail. Whoops. Forgot that. Alright. One thing I really like about this game that it doesn't do in Tricky is try to tap boost in Tricky, it'll just continuously zoom in and out on the character. It's enough to give you a headache. Thank God they removed that for this game, I swear. The board between his legs. Oh, this? Oh, maybe movies. Yeah, you might be talking about Superman bar spin. Oh, I may get another. Yeah, I got another type of helicopter Uber though. Alright. That one's quite possibly better, so I'll take that. Oops. Well, now you have. I've bumped into a lot of stuff today. Just bumped into the Osprey right now, and I hit Snowmobile guy earlier. Which I've never actually done before, now I'm thinking about it. I've never hit Snowmobile guy. Huh. Right. I made the decision too late. Multiple fracture 1440 acrobat. It's probably like psychic. I think you're right. Chunks. Yeah, Vigo's gonna be in chunks. It was just a front flip, come on. I know how I said it's cool, but it's just a front flip, come on now. I could probably do a front flip, no I couldn't, but... Right. wish gas prices had gone down. That would have been nice. Gas prices here are stuck at a firm fucking too much. 1600 ambulance trip. I mean, I don't know the flip count for that. I could do a 1600, but I don't know the flip count for ambulance trip. I think it's 4. You know what? Fuck it. I'll try it. I'll try it. Alright? Let's give it a shot. I don't have the slinger, so I can't oblige on that. Yeah, Venezuela's main export is oil. I actually represented Venezuela at like a faux UN that we did as part of our politics class. This was back in 15 or 14, something like that. Okay. 16. So 16 is 4 full spins. That's correct, right? You have 10 and then you have 3. No. No, that's 4.5. Yeah, it's 4.5. 4.5 spins. 4.5 spins and 4 flips. Alright. I don't have any stats either, which is gonna make life extra tough. It may be 3 flips. I'm not entirely sure, but... Svelton? Maybe he was talking about Svelton, yeah. That would be Griff's one. One side's arguing to initiate a coup. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Didn't have psych as a subject, but had politics. Yeah, it was only an elective. It wasn't something I needed to do, but my school just didn't offer psychology as a subject, which is a shame. I would imagine politics is probably more popular as a subject. Can you not afford stats? No, I got it. I got this. Okay. So there's a big jump coming up quick. It might not be quite big enough, but I'll give it a shot. Alright. 4.5 spins, 4 flips. So, let's go. God damn it. There? That was a gross 1260 now. I needed that last flip and one more spin. Why are all my tricks gross? Get out of here. I have to try it again later, I guess. Sign of questions. This says people in Japanese. Oh, does it? Cool. Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a little deep sky coming your way from my turntable to your eardrums. Are you kidding me? Did I just do that?
Right, that's true. It's important to be on top of it. What happens on the world stage. YouTube comment on your videos. Yeah, some people don't really have anything nice to say. They're out there. Whoops. I was checking my laptop for a second, almost drove us off the road. Okay, so 16 4 flips. It was a nose picker, so it's not 4 flips. That's a shame. I guess maybe it's 3. I'm gonna give up now though. If it's not 4, then screw it. Similar summary to mine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mainstream news are becoming less and less popular, for sure.
Dude, that was crazy! Yeah! Oh yeah, we're taking it uptown.
I'm just gonna let Vigo go while I get some water. Gonna get into this long straightaway and then drop it there because I need to need to get hydrated again. You're for. Oh, you are benefiting from low gas prices. Yeah, that's kind of. It's not great in the wider scheme of things. Excellently timed. That annoys me too. I remember noticing it when I was young and I was like, You're gonna count the 1620 gross? Alright, if you say so. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna try it later in free ride, but I don't want to try it in this run. Are we talking politics? Yeah, Venezuelan politics specifically, yeah. Whoops, that was bad. Bad place to try for a flip. A little discombobulated, to say the least. Oh, I missed it. Got a big swing and a miss. And now we're moving at 15 miles an hour. Top tier. Who do I vote for? I don't really want to say. I don't personally care that much, but I don't want to potentially instigate anything. Whoops. Well, I mean, I made it. How does it affect Norway? So many things, including healthcare, free, consider human rights. I mean, it definitely is kind of like harming the general budget, for sure. That's just kind of what happens when there's a big wave of migrants, though. Everyone want to cross the Norway-Russia border. far as I know, there's not that much traffic coming over the Russian border. Most of it, I believe, are migrants making their way through Europe, coming in the south and then gradually moving up. Factory skip. Aw, it was a decent attempt, given I had literally 1.5 seconds to think about it. Yeah, I don't really know enough about how it impacts the economy long term, so I can't say. But I would imagine over a long enough span, more people, you know, equals more manpower, equals more purchasing power. But in the short term, it can definitely be costly, especially a major wave of migrants. Absolutely. But I realistically don't know enough. Would need to do some research on that. Hey, we got 2 freestyle tracks left. Drone jam and then all peak jam. Stretch. I almost beat your record. Your record's in danger. Hey, Vigo. Hey, shut up.
Boom! Easy does it, just like that.
Alright, gotta fix the music. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to know without looking at the actual numbers for me at least. But at least in the short term, it's no doubt difficult to make it work. Poll question. Best name for a trick in the game? I don't know. I'd say probably rubber chicken salad. That's probably... would probably have to be the best named trick, if I'm being honest. It's, I'm trying to think, what are some nice Uber trick ones? Switch 180? Oh, was it the same tree that one time? God damn it, I'm over. Oh. I forgot this isn't all peak jam. Memes. Alright, let's try that again. Oh lord. Meatball spaghetti is a very good one too. Honorable mention, absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about rubber, too. It's like, rubber chicken salad. Oops.
Some got luck, Vigo got style, baby. That's somewhat annoying. Oh, you gotta love this guy. Chill.
That's not gonna do anything. No points to be had there.
What do I call it? Well, I call it finesse. All right, let's go along.
Gross mutation. Oh, that's a good one too. So we're including like, I guess we are including like the flip counts.
The light is on and everyone is home.
I don't know. I always liked ambulance trip can opener. Just sounds like someone sliced themselves on a can opener.
Baby, I eat this.
Oops.
Well, this little gift I give to you personally.
6 years, huh? Sounds impressive to cut yourself on a can opener. I can't say I've been there myself, but it'd probably be dangerous.
Yeah, party hardy, just like that.
I may have to pick it up if I want to get plat from this, and I do. So, side of fried spaghetti. That's a good one. Bento box chicken salad. In the vein of food. Yeah, there are people of all sorts of different sorts. The question kind of comes down to what percentage intends to become working citizens. Will it be Opry? I think we're good this time. Thank God for that. Yep, no Opry this time. I guess, would that make it 1-2? I mean, I kind of just went out of my way of it, so I didn't really risk anything, did I? Hey, Loic AML, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. What's up? Bonsoir to you as well. Alright, All Peak Jam. Let's get underway here. It's gonna be the final thing I do today, but it's gonna be like a 27-minute run, so there's that. Yeah, absolutely. Whoops. Is this game you've been playing and it has such a long damn name, it's insane. What's the name? Unless it's so long that it will be spammed to post. Anyone here play Beat Saber? I don't, but I've heard good things. Apparently it's a VR compatible game. I've seen lots of people playing it on Twitch, even people that I follow. Speaking of follow, I need to clear up my followers, or the channels I follow, because there are lots of people who don't even stream anymore. So. For uni, worked as a Swedish teacher for immigrants. Yeah, it's pretty cool to to basically help people integrate themselves into a new society, because there is full uprooting going on. So, remastered SSX one day, I hope so. Absolutely hope so. It would be nice. Unfortunately, it's not looking likely, but, you know.
I think it's time to pump up the volume.
Doing a method will clear that small jump without wiping. That was probably a while ago, so I don't remember which one. But yeah, you might be right. It alters your hitbox a little bit. Gonna watch that freaking video. Which one? Did someone post a video earlier? I may have missed it.
Oh, just like that, we're taking it to the bank.
Can I do a good American accent? Well, thing is, that's kind of always what I always do. Like, I generally always do my best attempt at standard Eastern American English, right? That's what I try to do, because I don't personally like accents. At least, I don't like my own. So, I just kind of... I try to speak like a native, also to avoid confusion, so it doesn't really get much better than this. I could go stereotypical, but, I mean, if I go stereotypical, I know that's not how people actually talk in daily life, because that's not how it works. It was fun though, nothing you wanted to do for the next 40 years of your life. Yeah, sometimes it's good to just get some experience and have a good time, even if it's not meant to be like a long-term endeavor, for sure. All classes from introduction to the final levels. They probably got quite well acquainted with you then, so that's nice. Ooh. Like being able to create a relatively long-lasting personal bond with your instructors, rather important in my opinion. Oh, the Mixed Master Mike Tokyo Megaplex? Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Not now, though, obviously. I'll check it out later. Like after I'm done here. Oops. Don't drop the combo. Okay, good. Okay, so you didn't experience having to deal with complete illiteracy, so that's good. It must be... Well, you did, but not that much. It must be rough to try to teach someone a new language who doesn't even know any language. Four founding laws of Sweden. Alright, now I'm interested. Where are they? Let's find out. The Four Commandments of Sweden. 1. Thou shalt always have an IKEA within 200 kilometers of thyself. Yeah, exactly. Go to Gothenburg sometimes. Yeah, I'd really like to go to major Swedish cities. It's only 80 crowns to get there from Oslo. Oh, fuck. Need to potentially consider that next time I go to Oslo, which is probably going to be a while from now, but... Yeah, like, I don't necessarily have to travel very far. I just want to kind of check out a few different places. Freedom of speech, writing, right to vote, and, okay, and constitutional... Yeah. shit, what's it called again? Constitual monarchy? Constitual doesn't sound right. No, it's not that. That's not the right word. Well, whatever it is, though. Is the richest person in Norway? Good question. I'm not sure. Probably, I don't know, the people who like own the grocery store chains are probably high up there, but I genuinely don't know. Constitutional, that's the one. Thank you. Take a bus to Gothenburg. Buy a bottle of spirits. Was saved for the bus ticket. That's probably true, to be fair. So I would take it if it's only 80 crowns, then it's cheaper to go to Gothenburg than any other, like, Swedish town or village, right? Oh, whoops. Your semester 3 was law and law only. I'm gonna assume, whoops. I'm gonna assume that's one of the grocery store moles. Hey, how's it going, Luke? What's up? How are you doing today? And Jono, what's up? Doing well too, I hope. Former illiterates. At the final level, they never gave up. That's good. The desire to keep learning is the most important part. Won't let you spawn parrots in Minecraft. So there are parrots in Minecraft now. Interesting. That's cool. It's called Flixbus. I have to keep that in mind if I ever go. Java Grocer. I think about all the Scandinavian countries uniting into one. I mean, I don't think much would change, to be honest with you. It would become a lot more unified, a lot more powerful on the world stage, but it would probably help some of the countries with lower prices for stuff and hurt. No, it would help the ones with the higher. So Norway would be helped by that, whereas Sweden, Denmark, all of the other ones would draw the short straw and their shit would cost more. They're probably required to be there, but I would imagine if, if a person wants to give up and they're completely demotivated and trying to learn something, like, they can just sit in their seat and fuck around, And still make fun of my neighbors, precisely. I don't think much would change, but it could be cool. Odd Reitan's the richest person in Norway, I see. What's his net worth? Probably laughable compared to the world stage, but that's to be expected. Anyway, no, those are not Norwegian grocery store chain names. I think you're probably going for a joke there, because I don't recognize any of those names, but I also don't get the joke. Yeah, if you get Norwegian prices, then no thanks, and it would probably up the average. I mean, the countries are fairly similar, but there are still a few things that they disagree on in terms of their general philosophy.
Simply sensational. Oh, that was so nice.
Yeah, they have to show up to get their benefits. That's the way it is here too. Whoops. Hey, welcome back, Kano.
Fraser, asking for some Alpine Stars action. Here you go, Mac.
6.6 billion dollars? Wow, that's not laughable compared to the world stage. Interesting, I didn't know that. What does he do? Where is his money coming from? Calculated 7 to 12 years. Complete illiterate to pass all levels. Yeesh. Okay, I see. Yeah, it takes a while. Okay, so he runs what's most likely the richest grocery store chain in all the land. He's a YouTuber. Maybe he is. Maybe he does YouTube on the side. He vlogs about new products his grocery store bringing in. By the way, there are like two main grocery store chains that are primarily in competition with each other for top spot, right? And another chain, like not the Ematusen, there's one called Kiwi that they started having like this cool pasta thing in their yeah, they started having this cool pasta thing for sale, but they must have, like, something must have happened. They must have lost the rights to it or something, because it's now with Ematusen, so I have to go there to pick it up now, which is further away. Boo-hoo. Minor inconvenience. Dance game. I really do like that pasta though, so it's a shame, but whatever. Should probably cash in. I'm gonna do that when it gets to 200. Whoops. I'm not going to cash in. I don't know if it has a name. It's just in the it's in the middag till hundralappen thing. Like, if you know what I mean. It's a pasta carbonara. They also have like things of the same brand. They have like a lasagna kit, and they have like some fish stuff. So all sorts of different stuff. But it's good pasta, I dig it. Yeah, I think it's pretty new. The first time I saw it was like 3 weeks ago at this point. It's been a while. Smooth moves. Yeah, it's pre-made, so all you have to do is you have to cut open a plastic bag in which the pasta is, and then you just pour it into thing that follows or that comes along with it, and then just chuck it in the oven for 15 minutes and it's done. I'm having a much harder time wordsing later on in this stream. Holy crap. Is this what severe mental degradation feels like? That is convenient. Yeah, my household has never really been much of one for cooking. So it's nice to have pre-made meals that are good and relatively cheap. I know we're paying a premium for the fact that they're pre-made, but Hey, what's up, Massimiliano Mascherpa? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. Okay, I have the buttons layout I'm using. Go on GameCube. Now you can't get it to work. Especially with the left trigger assigned to tweaks. Oh, are you playing on Xbox One now? Yeah. If you are on the Xbox One, the control scheme is just different in general. Like, I'm on normal controls. But this is PlayStation 2 Emulator, so it works fine. Where are you playing it now? Just kidding, no monster trick here. Fiber, whole grain pasta again. That's fair. I'm always happy when I find some new cheap food that's also good. I'm always on the lookout for that. Words are hard, exactly, liking. It's rough. That's not gonna land. Not even gonna try it. There. As long as you make a sauce, it tastes just fine.
How can you not love me right now? That was insane. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
I just downloaded Steep, which should play sometime. Oh yeah, 100%. What platform are you on?
Click, picture perfect, smile. Oh my,
Uh-oh.
what was that?
Like, once I'm done streaming, which is gonna be in 10 to 15 minutes, I'm probably gonna go eat, and then I'll probably stream later today. We're on Xbox One. Ah! Well, we have an issue then. Because I have the game on PC, and I have it on PS4. Do not have it on Xbox, and there's no crossplay, so that sucks. Can't really do that. Hey, what's up, Mark Knight there? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Like cooking, it can be a bit boring when you live alone. Yeah, no doubt, because you're just kind of just chefing it up by yourself. It goes a lot faster when there's something to do or someone to talk to, but like when we were in the UK, me and my girlfriend, when she was at school, when I would cook, I'd just watch a video on YouTube in the meantime, make the time fly. Obviously put it somewhere it's out of the AoE of the food's potential splash attack though. Can't have that. Yeah, it's on big sale on pretty much all platforms, I think. It's on big sale on PC. It's on big sale on Xbox One, and it's free if you have PS Plus. I don't think it's on sale on PS4 normally, though. But it's free if you have PS Plus, so. Yeah, it sucks that I don't have an Xbox version. I would like to get one if I could find one for cheap. But, you know. Like a fine wine.
Just like that, baby. Pure and simple.
Oop. Okay, so you remember the last time I said I'll cash in a combo at 200, right? We have another opportunity here. I'm gonna go risky here, so this might not survive much longer. If it doesn't, whatever. But if it does, it'll be amazing. Holy shit, it's gonna survive. Oh, it doesn't get much more. It doesn't get much cleaner than that. That was sick. Yes. Ha. And there's 200.
Oh, man. Better replay that.
You happy you never realized he's Swedish?
Compared to what?
Puts a stain upon your nationality. Yeah. He's pretty polarizing, alright. Found a glitch on the metro roof grind, big challenge. Oh, glitch. Is that where you warp off the bridge and then you can finish from down below? Or did you find something else? Okay, this is not gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyways. For fun. Alright, here goes nothing. Ah, crap, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, you would have felt obligated to play as him? Okay, I see. Represent the country folk. Okay. Ah. Did the grind down the left side rail? Oh, what? Really? How do you manage that? Hey, what's up, Chill? How's it going? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well. Sadly, though, your timing's kind of not the best. There was something I was considering doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna. You know what? Let's just do R&B. Wrap it off on an R&B run, because why not? Meantime, look if there's someone to potentially host up. Thanks for all the follows and subscriptions during the stream, by the way. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome to the community. Okay, let me see here. Is anyone streaming at all? GeoGuessr has 2,000 viewers. Are you kidding me? It's probably just one person though. Oh, it's actually Syndicate, really? Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll be hosting anyone up then. That's fair. It's a long ass tongue, it is. See, Vigo was... This is how Vigo was designed, because he was designed to stick his tongue onto steel poles, right? But with the generations of Vigo breeding that have come by, he grew a longer tongue, just to make that all the more easier. About to have the tongue of the guy from Kiss, or whatever it was. This game taught you how to spell message when you were a kid. Me too, actually. It's cool. Once you manage to end up just under the outcropping and it's still counted. Yeah, I've seen that before too, but it's really rare. It's hard to do on demand for sure. Really fun when it happens though. Oops. I've convinced you to finally pick Steep Up. Looking forward to playing it. Well, awesome. Yeah, I hope you'll have fun with it. If you ever want to group up, just let me know. Look boring on the screen, so you never picked him. But he's 20 pounds of cool in a 5-pound bucket, though. Yeah, it's like 1 in 100, or maybe even less than that. It's a pretty tight window. I've not been able to reproduce it either. It's cool though. I don't think it saves any time, but it's cool. Here goes nothing. Yes, that's exactly what I was hoping for. How physics-defying the acrobat is. Oh, it's crazy, yeah. The acrobat is insane. Also, I was 2.5k off plat. That's okay, because it wasn't the final beat. Alright. It's leaving us on freeze, apparently. The MCs, just please. Great for you. Oops. He's so alive and well, that's practically my stream title. Whoops. Your couch to the floor and do it. I would love to see that. Yeah, you know, Vigo, when they say that in a snowboarding context, they mean to air is human. Like to get air, not to air. No, no, no. You're completely misunderstanding. Alright, this is not my finest hour. Ah, that's okay. No, it's not awesome. Yeah, I gotta stay careful. Don't want to hear about no SSX related injury. I don't want that joke article to actually become true. That would suck. Aww. Oops. You died to? Oh, what? Is that his name in the files? How's it going, Sly? What's up? What joke article? Oh, there was this joke article. I don't believe The Onion wrote it, but it's in a similar style to The Onion. But it was just teen tries some sort of crazy, probably physically impossible trick after playing SSX Tricky. It was something like that. Whoops. I'm gonna swallow the MC at the end of the block. I just realized I have no stats. This wouldn't, yeah, that wouldn't work. I could have just finished, but whatever. I guess we're doing 2 more minutes of stream. I'm okay with this. Switch 180, you mean, do mean that. Sex injuries came up. Alright, hold on. Let me see here. SSX Tricky fan paralyzed after family ski trip on the hardtimes.net. Check it. Let me see here. Teenage gamer Tobias Aldrich severely injured himself after emulating moves he learned in the cult favorite snowboarding game SSX Tricky during his family's recent skiing vacation. I still don't know what happened up there, cried. Oh, that's a woman. He begged and begged to be able to rent a snowboard, and we finally let him. I mean, he's 15. I thought it'd be okay. Then when we got to the top of the hill, he said something about a shortcut and jumped off the side of the mountain. Oh God, what was he thinking? That's general summary. Head and neck injuries, because why not? I mean, yeah, why not? All sorts of different injuries. Say, yo, here's an example of a quack MC. He doesn't give a duck. Haha. And there are some people who were fooled by this article into believing it was real. Hey, what's up, Keeksy? How are you doing today, man? Cult favorite? Yeah, I thought that was strange wording too. Unfortunately, it wasn't boneless. Yeah, if you had just went off the shortcut, no bones, just flopped, it would have been fine. Well, goodbye 10 times. We hardly knew ye. Then you get a boneless Stone Age. I can't, because I have the Acrobat in its place. So I cannot oblige. It's been a while since you caught a stream. Yeah, it's good to see you again. It's been a while since I have streamed, just in general, so... What's this? Bread facts. I see. Garlic bread thumbnail. Switch up the stage. Oops. At least it wasn't guillotine. Yeah, imagine a snowboarder trying a guillotine in real life and they decapitate themselves in midair. No longer a family vacation. Fun for the entire family. Audio bully for the 10 times? Sure, fuck it. Let's shoot for it. Executioner. Nice. Sure was a banger though. MCs, just please. So that was one too many. No, it wasn't good. Never seen someone do a proper propeller air before. Oh lord. That article is one of my favorites. Alright. Stretch. Okay. I think it's time for me to go get some food, but it's been awesome to be back. It's been a great stream today, everyone. Thanks everyone so much for coming out, spending some time with me. Especially since it's been so long, I appreciate all of you who decided to take some time out of your day, come hang out with me and the rest of the community. It's been a great stream, and I hope you all had as fun as I did. I won't say necessarily when I'll be able to stream again, but this should be me turning the corner and now being able to stream 3 to 4 times a week. So, I don't know, probably do a stream at least sometime in the next 3 days, so I've got to be able to make that happen. Might be able to do one tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, everyone, I appreciate all of you hanging out. Much love to everyone, and I'll hopefully see you around next time. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, and talk to you all later. Have a good one.